I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do, I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't wait for a single reason not to say goodbye. Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen.
Living in this world of ours can sometimes bring us down, pin our hopes to the ground, but we can work it out. 'Cause giving in is oh so hard, but love is at stake. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now if we only knew how, learning the ropes, learning to laugh and fear, learning to fight through these years that bring us closer together. Learning the ropes, learning the first golden rule, knowing that anything is possible. 'Cause nothing's gonna keep us from, nothing's gonna keep us from learning the ropes.
Greetings and salutations, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Learning the Ropes. I'm XLJ, the OG, joined by my other brother from my other mother, one Michael J. Duplessis. How you doing, bud?
Good. How are you, bro?
Hanging in there. like most of the U.S., we're hanging in there. We're trying. We're trying. Every day is a struggle. Anyways, and of course, we are also joined tonight by our very special guest, the American Cream Dream himself, one Husky Rhodes.
What's up, gentlemen?
Doing good. Ready to have a fun topic tonight. As we are going to be talking about the X Division, one of the greatest divisions in all pro wrestling. We're going to get into our Baker's Dozen here in just a few moments. But before we do that, as always, we kick it off with a little bit of a Plug-a-Palooza action. And of course, this week here on Cole TV, you can catch a replay of Pro Wrestling 60, which is available now. Tomorrow, you can check out Mike and I give you our thoughts and our predictions for Slammiversary this Sunday. So our Slammiversary prediction show hits tomorrow night. So check that out. And then next week's going to be a fun week here on Cole TV, as we're going to gear up for the new Marvel cinematic release of Fantastic Fours. It's going to be our Fantastic Four week. So we got a very special episode of Colecast, as well as a special episode of Friday Night Movie Night. You're not going to want to miss it. That'll be coming to you next week. And we are, I think, is it 30 days? Almost less than 30 days from one of the biggest events of the year in all of independent pro wrestling. It is the Schmitty, the third non-annual Schmitty Webben Jammin Jensenheim Memorial Tournament. I probably butchered that. But anyways, it is upon us. It's going to be Saturday, August the 23rd at the beautiful Owens Valley Sports Complex in Spencer, Indiana. And we're going to be there live on the scene, as we are one of the sponsors of the Schmitty this year. So happy to be involved with them and what's going on with the Midwest territory. They're killing it. And this is going to be a huge show. And we're excited tonight to reveal 15 of the 16 competitors. So let's get right into it and show you who we got First up, we got Bobby Flacco will be entering the Schmitty. Yeah.
I've become a big fan of his on JCW.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I
he's
love Bobby.
awesome, dude. He is awesome. Speaking of awesome and awesome forces, Lord Crew will also be entering the Schmitty this year as well. If you're not familiar with Lord Crew, he is a monster. He's very big here in the Midwest. He's going to be a tough one to handle. So, honestly, he's probably one of the early on favorites, I think, in my opinion. But also at the Schmitty competing, we have got Anakin Murphy will enter the Schmitty, as well as Adam Priest. Both will be competing in the Schmitty. Anakin, I've seen many a times here. He's another great competitor here in the Midwest. He's a tremendous talent, and he's another guy to keep your eyes on. He could pull some upsets, man. So don't be surprised. We've got a little bit of underdog vibe going for him. Also competing will be Dalton Davis and the big man John Murray. And also don't be surprised too if I wouldn't be shocked if John Murray goes. I don't know. I think he's kind of my dark horse, man. Not enough people talk about him, so I wouldn't be shocked if he moves further along in the tournament. And here you go. I know you're gonna like this one, Mike. We got Jeremy Hadley and the big man himself out of Indianapolis, Calvin Tankman. A lot of people are saying he may be the favorite to win this thing this year.
Former Deadlock Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion Calvin Tankman.
I was gonna say him and Adam Priest have been feuding in Deadlock Pro.
Speaking of Adam Priest, somebody said this about Adam Priest the other day, and I cannot get it out of my head. Adam Priest is what happens if Crash Holly was 2002 Jamie Noble.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that.
And I can't unsee it.
He wrestles like Benoit, looks like Crash, and it freaks me out.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, they very well could lock horns in this tournament as well. And Jeremy Hadley,
he goes to other SEC college cities, and he wears his Bama gear and gets major heat, and it's amazing.
But Jeremy Hadley is a tremendous performer here in our area as well. Matter of fact, if I remember correctly, I think he told B-Roll to get to, what was he exactly? Something about fat fingers and his cell phone and to shut up or something. So yeah.
That's great.
They got a fun relationship. So also competing at the Schmitty will be Dylan Dieringer and Apollo Star. Apollo Star is a great competitor, man. I don't know if anybody's ever seen him. He's a tremendous talent too. He's another guy I could see being a dark horse in this one, man. Also, we've got Noah Vale and Bradley Prescott the fourth will be competing in the Schmitty. You know what? If it wasn't for Tankman being in this, man, I would almost say I think you know what? I'm going to listen to my heart. I'm going to call it now. I think Noah Vale is going to win this thing. Like Noah Vale is fucking good. I don't know if anybody's ever seen her. Oh, but man,
no,
she's awesome. We were there in Indianapolis. She had a great one-on-one matchup with Effie and challenge for the GCW title. Royal Rumble weekend. Oh, it's awesome. It's killer.
That's awesome.
Okay, I have seen that. That was a really good match.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, and also we have got Caitlin Marie, Diego Hill, and Cavron Canyon will all be competing in the Schmitty as well. Of course, Cavron, B-Roll, and I got to call his match last year at the Schmitty. So,
nice, yeah.
Now he will be in the tournament. We'll have to see how far he goes.
Diego's been working with Sam and Mox's company. What's it called?
Oh, you're talking about Revolver?
Oh, yeah. Wrestling Revolver.
Revolver, yeah. So
I was trying to think of what Sam you were talking about, and I was like, "Who?"
Callahan.
Sam Mox. Oh, Callahan. Yeah.
So those are 15 of your 16 competitors. We'll find out who the 16th is. Now, I would be under the assumption that we will see Beef come back and defend his title because he did win the Schmitty last year. But could be a complete surprise out of the blue. But we will find out and see. But as we say, join us on Saturday, August 23rd for the Schmitty. Of course, we're going to have some exclusive content coming your way here on Cole TV. And also, don't forget you can get some of our sweet, sweet merch over at ProWrestlingTees.com. You can get a Cole TV shirt, a PW60 shirt. And of course, got to give a shout out to our cousins, our family over at World Championship Wreckage. They got so much amazing content going on over there. You guys are all over the place there. I know, Husky, your show just debuted recently.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mike, your second episode dropped here
Yeah.
recently as well. Got some new episodes of your guys' Survivor show. Of course, you can always join them Monday night for the Netflix and Raw.
Flicks and Raw.
So much
Like-
going on over on World Championship Wreckage, man.
A lot of stuff.
Yes. But that all being said, gentlemen, we got a fun topic tonight, and how apropos right
Yes, we
before
do.
one of the biggest shows of the year for TNA Wrestling. We are talking the X Division. And I want to start off first before we get in our list. Guys, why is it the X Division is just so damn iconic?
It's the coolest shit ever, dude. Like, that's the X Division is what set TNA apart. Because like other companies had like the cruiserweight division in one way, shape, or form. But TNA was like, we're gonna let them do everything. And some of the best matches in TNA history have involved the X Division.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I mean, what else is there to
Uh,
say? It's a perfect division. The Ultimate X match is one of the best gimmick matches in wrestling, period. It's just, to me, it's just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect in every way.
Yeah, facts. And I think what helped the X division was that WCW cruiserweight division. Because
Oh, yeah.
the cruiserweight division in 2000, 2001, the company as a whole sucked the rest, but they were innovating that cruiserweight division. They had literally just came out with the cruiserweight tag team championships. Like they were going to do big things, and then their company folded. And then Jeff Jarrett was like, you know what? We're picking where they left off. We're going to let
Hey, I know all these boys need work. Come on in. Come on in.
Oh yeah, I like too how it's always the X Division has been like it's no weight class, it's no limits is
Mhm.
what the division's all about. So it was like taking like the idea of like cruiserweights and light heavyweights and like giving them a platform to not only shine but also to like be in the main event as well as the definition of the company. I apologize in advance. We got a storm going on here, and well, Reggie does not like that. So, but anyways, nonetheless, the X Division though. Let's, gentlemen, I'm excited to get into this because a long history here, over 20 years worth of history here of some of the greatest pro wrestlers, and it's gonna be cool tonight because some of you all watching, you may not even be aware that some of these guys competed in the X Division or were X Division mainstays. So that being said, gentlemen, let's get right into our list, starting off with number 13. Mike, who do you got as your 13th best X Division wrestler of all time?
A guy that came in as a protege of Sabu's, but then he became the player from the Himalayas. He wore what?
We
We
got
good?
Oh, yep, we're good. You froze there for a second, but we're good.
He wore baseball jerseys and fitted hats. Sanjay Dutt with his innovative ass.
The
Oh,
player
yeah.
from the Himalaya, baby.
I think he does it like a lot of people know him as like just the producer backstage, but like I have always said he's probably the most underrated X Division star, a guy who didn't get that belt at all, which is shocking and very
Right.
upsetting now that I look back at it with everything
know,
he did.
You know, it's funny. I was looking up doing some research on this. I do think if you look on Wikipedia, I think at one point he actually technically won the X Division title.
Yeah, but it was
Right.
it was like at a house show and they didn't really like do anything with it. And
But technically he did hold it.
yeah, but like they should have gave him a way bigger platform with the character he had.
Oh yeah. And then they gave him the Guru thing with
Yes.
the whole Kevin Nash ordeal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The
Made him
guru
the
gimmick.
guru, and that's
He
when
had
Jay
the-
Lethal was doing Black Machismo and like
Yeah, he had the relationship with Cal Val.
yeah, SoCal Val.
That was great. Yeah. But yeah, Sanjay Dutt's my 13.
Okay, good one. All right, Husky. What about you? Who you got number 13?
As I was doing research for this, I didn't even realize that this person held the X Division Championship. So I have to talk about it, and I get to talk about an ECW great, Jerry Lynn,
Oh yes.
Early days of TNA. Like,
early
yeah.
TNA.
Yep.
I just want a chance to talk about Jerry Lynn because Jerry Lynn's fucking awesome. Like,
Oh yeah.
and when I found out that he held the X Division title twice, I was like, oh,
yeah.
fuck. All right, cool. I get to put him on the list. Like,
Yeah, he was like the second or third person.
Mhm.
yeah, he was like second person to hold the
Yeah.
X Division title.
Yeah, he was the first. It was like it was AJ, Loki, and him were like the first real
Yeah.
3 standouts of the X Division.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He was the
And, like-
old head trying to deal with all these young fucking cocky bastards.
Dude, the fact that he was like 43 or some shit like that and he won the X Division title, like, is insane.
Yeah, but look at him then too, man. He doesn't look like a day over 35, man. I
He
mean,
looked exactly the same as he did in ECW.
CW, yeah.
Like, no changes whatsoever. Like, and that his pile driver, the Cradle pile driver, is one of the best in the business. It's so good AEW has it on one of their title belts.
Facts.
On the side plate of the title belt, it's Jerry Lynn giving a Cradle pile driver.
I didn't know that. Which belt is that on?
It's on the tag title belt.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Wow.
Yeah,
That's
at,
badass.
at the request of the Young Bucks, because they were like, Jerry Lynn works with us and Jerry Lynn's awesome, so we're gonna put him on the title belt.
That's so cool.
I'm like, that's cool as fuck.
That's like the equivalent of like, in the NBA, you got the Jerry West was like the logo for the little guy or whatever, That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like that's cool as shit.
Hell yeah. It's funny you had Jerry that because honestly, originally I had him at 13 on my list, but I changed a couple things around before we went on, honestly. But yes, you got to give flowers to Jerry Lynn, man, because he was a huge part of the X Division when it first started. I mean, because let's face facts, like people watching, they didn't know who Loki was, they didn't know who AJ Styles was, unless you were like diehard fans,
Really
watching-
into the
like really into the Indies or watching Ring of Honor or something. But like to a main audience, it was like, okay, I know him. So, but yeah, huge part of the X Division story. But for me, at number 13, so I switched it up and I was like, man, I can't do this list, I don't think, without a current X Division competitor. And this guy has really impressed me over the past couple of years. He's a multi-time X Division champion. At number 13 for me, I got to go with Ace Austin.
Yep.
Love Ace Austin. The dude was meant to be in the X Division. I mean,
100%.
dude, he's so good. Like so good. Like seen him in person a couple times, and it's just like the stuff he does. Oh man, I was privileged enough too to get to see him go one-on-one with his tag partner Chris Bay.
Oh shit.
That was a badass matchup, man.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
But not sure what his future may hold in TNA wrestling.
Right.
But whatever he does and goes on, he's gonna kill it. But I think he had a good couple runs with that X Division title, for the here in the, I guess you would technically consider it the early 2020s era. So also was X Division champion during COVID too as well, I believe. So love me some Ace Austin, man. That's who I went with, number 13. Mike, who you got number 12 on your list?
For me, I have okay, Senshi also.
Who was it? I'm sorry.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah, here and there, but I mean, we can see you for the most part. You say Senshi?
Loki.
Oh, Loki. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, you got him at 12? Okay, I figured you were going to
Yeah.
have him higher.
See, yeah, my list is it's hard with these guys because vision
Yeah.
with a lot
It's
of
a
It
great
very stacked
talent.
division.
Yeah.
Loki, and as he brought a to the X division where it was like everywhere and shit guys and the acrobats, and he's like, no, I'm just gonna fucking head it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of you.
Oh, he was vicious, dude. Like, still this day,
Yeah.
stiff as fuck. Like, oh my God. Like, the
So
kicks.
fun fact, this wasn't in TNA, but he was the man in Prince Nana's wrestling career.
He ended? Holy shit.
He
Yeah.
he kicked Prince Nana so hard in the head at a Ring of Honor show, it gave Prince so bad that he had to stop wrestling.
Jesus.
He did
He
that.
knocked Nana out.
He did that rolling like capo kick that he does, the one where he just does like the combat roll and then the kick coming out of it. He did that so hard it knocked Nana completely fucking out cold. It's
Jesus Christ.
brutal.
Wait a
It
minute.
was at
I've
the start
seen
of the match,
wait.
too.
Oh my God. Okay, that was Nana. I've seen that clip before. I did not realize that was him.
It's like the start of the match. He just fucking just
Yeah.
drills it.
Yeah, and he literally is out.
Later, Nana comes.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
I did not
The
realize.
fucked
that
up thing, Nana was like very close to being hired by the WWF at the time too. Hell matches.
He had dark matches and shit. Like they were like looking to sign him. And Loki said no.
Yeah, I mean, I truth be told, I got him on my list a little bit higher, but I mean,
Yeah, I do too.
I don't know though, man. Like this, it's one thing to work like and be like stiff and shit, but I mean, I don't know, like some of the shit that is it really warranted? Like, was it truly? Do you guys think that was truly an accident? You think there was a malintention? Or I can't talk right
It's
now.
like
but-
him and Davey Richards. It's like those dudes forget that it's a work and they just beat the shit out of people.
right? It's like, guys,
Now,
it's
according
okay.
to Kevin Loki, aka Brandon, kind of a douchebag. So I wouldn't be shocked if it was,
He did have a
warranted or,
bit of a
like,
temper
on
from what
purpose.
I've heard from like in Kevin Steen interviews and shit.
Yeah, I could see that.
Loki's kind of just a dude that thinks he's high. That's one of the reasons he's bigger in the work business. Like a bad attitude and got his nose up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he do like voiceover work too?
Yeah, I
Because
think
he's got a
Yeah.
this motherfucker got a deep
he's
ass
got a
voice.
crazy ass voice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sodomize
It like hurt me to try to talk like that.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
He sounds like Andre the Giant, kind of.
If
Yeah.
Andre the Giant was like 5'10" and like just pure muscle.
5'10", 185, and just pissed off.
Yeah. It's like you'd be pissed off too, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, like love him or hate the guy, like he is I think once again another pioneer in the X division, so you gotta give him kudos. Husky, who you got number 12 on your list?
This one is going to probably make a friend of the show, Shayna Hill, happy. Doug Williams.
I was wondering if
I
anybody was
almost
gonna
put
have
him on
him.
my list.
I did too, almost.
Bringing the technicality into the X division, where he's like, I don't need to do the flippy shit all the time. I'm just gonna wrestle you.
Mm-hmm.
And Doug Williams fucking rules. Like, if anybody out there hasn't seen Doug Williams matches, just go watch any of them
They're
because
really
they
good.
all kick ass.
The creator of the chaos theory, man, like that.
Yes.
I've always loved that finisher, man.
It's so good.
I'll never forget the first time I saw him, probably like a lot of most people, was the inaugural Ring of Honor title match.
Yes.
That Iron Man 4-way match that had Danielson and Spanky and Loki and him in it. Oh my God. So good.
Dude, yes. That match is fucking incredible. It holds up so well to this day.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I remember seeing that Chaos Theory for the first time in watching him in TNA. And I was like, holy shit, what is that? Like, I'd never seen anything like that at that point. So fucking cool.
Yeah, he's a badass for sure. That's a great number 12. I'm glad somebody mentioned him. I had a feeling somebody was. So, yeah. The British Invasion stuff. I actually I dug that. Did you guys?
Yeah,
Did you guys
British
like?
Invasion
I
was
did.
cool.
I thought that was a great, and it brought us.
Brought us first time seeing Nick Aldis. Really,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the former Magnus. For you longtime TNA fans.
Wasn't Nigel a part of that too?
No, they
Or
brought
sh-
Nigel. I don't think so. Was he, Mike?
no,
no,
he wasn't
Nigel
part of
came in
that, but
later.
he was in TNA that era as Desmond Wolf.
Yeah, they brought him
Desmond
as
Wolf, yeah.
Desmond Wolf. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
which was kind of, but man had a tremendous match with Kurt Angle. I'll never forget that.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that match was crazy.
Oh yeah, nice. Well, for me at number 12, I have got a guy now. Granted, I think he only held the X Division title once, which is crazy to think because he's got such a long lineage in the X Division. One of the another guy early on who really kind of stuck out to me, especially in like the 2004 era when they're kind of starting to get into pay-per-view, and then he would always be a staple. You'd see him in gauntlet matches and whatnot, and he had a great storyline. A couple years later, I'm going with Alex Shelley. I love me some Alex Shelley. I love the paparazzi stuff. The stuff he was doing with Kevin
Oh,
Nash.
my
Remember he was
God.
training Kevin
Paparazzi.
Nash for the X Division.
Paparazzi Productions, him and Johnny
Yes.
Devine. Oh
Yep.
God, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex
Him getting
Shelley
his
is like
ass- Him getting his ass kicked by Sting every week. He was like,
Oh,
just
yeah,
so
yeah.
wacky.
It was so good. Alex Shelley is like one of those like all-time like goofy doofus heels.
Mm-hmm.
Like him and AJ and Saban, like they were all like perfect, like dumbass heels. It was
Yes.
beautiful.
And you know what's the funny thing is, Husky? I think a lot of people, those names you mentioned, I think a lot of people, unless you're like a TNA diehard, forget they even like played that role. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, because a lot of people, you think of, because Alex Shelley, remember Alex Shelley retired from wrestling for a couple years. He was focused on his career as a, I think he's a physical therapist, right?
Physical
If I remember
therapist, yeah.
correctly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he came back to the world of wrestling like right around COVID, I think, and like they had a tremendous run,
Oh, yeah.
back with of course Chris Sabin with the Guns, and then winning the TNA title.
And
a
now
couple
they're
years
former
ago.
WWE tag team
Look at
champions,
him now. Now they're former
which is
WWE,
insane.
right?
It is wild.
Absolutely. So, got to give some love to Alex Shelley, man. So I had him at number 12 on my list. Mike, who do you got number 11?
Number 11, I will preface this and saying this guy is a douchebag and like not a good person, but he held on and he kept the X Division afloat during those really bad early like 2010s like Hogan era years.
I know who this is.
And it's A double
Austin Aries.
Austin
Austin
Aries.
Aries. Yeah,
Yeah, he's on my list.
he's on my list too. Yeah.
Like phenomenal matches. I mean, he brought in Option C, which became a big deal in TNA for a while. Like he held that X Division down during those really bad years where you couldn't even find TNA on TV. Like you had to search.
Yeah.
And it was like Something America
Destination
channel.
America.
Oh,
Yeah.
Destination America. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Wasn't that the old TV guide channel?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Something
it
like
was-
that. Yeah.
it was- yeah. So it's like
I know it was
Just
like
the net-
one in every 10,000 households has it or something, some stupid
Yeah,
number or
it's like
something.
crazy low number.
but like he was putting on phenomenal matches and like great storylines. He had a great storyline with the manic suicide character.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what had to happen with him and Johnny Impact
Yeah, that was weird. That was so
to
weird.
ruin his career.
Yeah.
But yeah, A double.
There you go.
Then he did that fucking What's the thing with EC3?
We're not going to talk about that company.
That horrible company that like shit the bed. the first,
Oh God, the
shows.
narrative fucking shit. Was he?
Yeah.
Was
Control
Aries
your
was
narrative.
involved with that?
He
Wasn't
was a CEO. Yeah.
Well, now you have him in. He's on commentary for MLW, and
Yeah,
I think he's also in the. I think he's entered in the Opera Cup this year too.
he's great at commentary. I'll give him that too.
He is good at commentary. I mean,
Like when he was doing the 205 live thing, he was really good.
douchebag
Yeah.
in life, but maybe he gets a redemption arc. I don't know. So.
I hope so because I think I've been a fan of it since.
Yeah.
early
He's a
Ring of Honor.
fantastic wrestler.
I mean, my God, he was the guy. He was the guy who ended Samoa Joe's dominant run as the Ring of Honor champion back in 04, man. So I mean,
Mhm.
Yeah.
They had a thing on TLC where they were following him around, and he punched
I remember
a fan.
that. Yeah, where he got in.
He
like,
knocked a fan out
Mm-hmm.
because the fan wanted to actually fight him.
Yep, it was at a Ring of Honor shows when he was playing.
Yeah.
Like it was I think it was his second stint there or something. He was
Yeah.
playing heel or
During the
something.
HD Net days.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have got another special guest join us. We got a surprise run in here. Let's bring him on in. Richie Mars, how you doing, bro?
Doing well. How we doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Doing
Good,
pretty
man.
good. We are talking the X division, which of course I know is in your wheelhouse and up your alley.
Yes,
Um,
I love the X Division.
Oh yeah, we'll catch you up with us. But I asked these guys at the beginning when we started, like, what is it that just makes the X division so iconic?
I think it makes it iconic because I think it's the first time that the independent style that was integrated nowadays, where it's become commonplace, was put together on television on a national forum, at least within the United States. And with it being Spike TV, and you have X Division, you have Quizno Subs, you got X Body Spray, you have 1,000 Ways to Die. It just seemed to fit the Spike TV vibe. And with the X Division, you know, not about weight limits, it's about no limits. It really presented the independent style where it's just like, this is the future, this is the here and now. So much to the point where you see everybody in the heavyweight division, no matter what company, WWE, AEW, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, CMLL, that's the style that they're doing right now. And for better, it's kind of like how the cruiserweight division kind of like tailored towards the future of the wrestling industry for its time. Now the X division, it cultivated like our top stars. You know, if you look at like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Cody, like everybody, all those guys pretty much have a little bit of X division inside of them.
Beautifully said.
Mhm.
And damn it,
Yeah.
now I want Quiznos. Like I miss Quiznos.
They're all. I hear they're all closing down.
They are all
Ah.
gone. I think
Oh,
there's
they've
like 2 left in the country.
They've been
Uh,
gone for me for years.
He said
Yeah.
that beautiful thing, that beautiful monologue, and you got Quiznos out of that.
Look, I don't.
Yes.
Look, I'm very food motivated too. I tried Dave's hot chicken for the first time today.
Oh, what'd you think?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Yes.
You know,
Nice.
I'm not sure how, because you know the sliders, you know, they have the tenders as the sliders. I feel like that should be a different part of chicken, you know, not just the chicken strip. I feel like
Yeah, I agree.
it's like
It's a
that's
cop out.
yeah, because then it's like then it's half like chicken and then half the bread, and I
Mhm.
want the full chicken and the bread experience.
Yes.
But also their chicken strips are this fucking big.
Oh my god, they're like
Huge.
they're like the big as my hand. I have small hands for a man anyway, but you know, it's like it's still pretty big.
Dude, it's insane. I'm gonna get Dave's after we get done with this, dude.
Oh, that sounds
so good.
God damn it.
I might have to go again.
Ironically, my dad's buying me KFC.
Oh,
So
well, there you
like,
go.
fried chicken.
I had a snack wrap for dinner. Does that count?
Well, they came back with the McDonald's snack wrap.
Yes,
so,
that's what I had.
yeah, you know, that's what you gotta do.
I got it. It's the second time I had it. Like first time it slapped. Second time was still. It was all right. Yeah, I got the
First time
ranch.
it slaps. Second time it's like, eh.
I will say this: the spicy. I'm not. I don't like the spicy. It's like too much going on there. The ranch one's pretty good though. So
You know, ranch and suntan lotions share a common ingredient together.
yes, what's that?
First off, how many
They, what?
Go
They,
Go
they
ahead.
share like this chemical together. That so it's like they're like kind
Oh,
of
I
like
thought-
cousins.
I thought we were. Oh, you're being serious. I thought
I'm
we
being
were
serious.
going with
Yeah,
like.
no. This is like a real thing. Like they have a common.
I thought
like,
we were
strand.
going with
No,
a joke about white women or something. But okay.
No. I bring knowledge. I don't bring funny. At least occasionally I'll bring funny.
Touche, sir.
Funny how?
Like ha funny.
You're like a clown. You amuse me.
Hey, go get your shine box.
So, so we got to Mike just gave us his number 11 top X division wrestler. So we'll come to you. Who's your number 13?
I have Mustafa Ali.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
nice.
Mhm.
It's a good one.
It's one of those things where it's very. I feel like it's rare that somebody can like go to the X division and then revamp themselves. Usually you start off in the X division, and then when you get out of it, that's when you start revamping the character. And Mustafa Ali kind of took that opposite effect because coming in from WWE, the Cruiserweight division, and then going into the X division with his political character just kind of fits so well because not only is he a great wrestler who hasn't had his full potential realized at that time, the whole character-based stuff within the X division was kind of unheard of, at least with the inception of the X division. It's just like, you're just wrestling really good. But Mustafa Ali with the political character, I think worked really well. And he really made the X division his own during like his stint in the X division and his time as champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Once again, it's storming here, so sorry, guys. That's a great one. I had, for me, at my 13, I actually had another current competitor. I had Ace Austin on mine at 13. So I'm glad we got some current competitors on this list. Richie, who you got number 12 on your list?
Number 12, I have Doug Williams.
Oh, that's what Husky had.
That was my number 12 as well.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Again, supremely underrated. I think one of the best, best kept secrets in professional wrestling for his time period. If he was like 5 to 8 years younger, I think he would have had a more flourishing mainstream career within like the American promotions.
Yeah.
But fun fact, I believe he was a part of he lost the X Division Championship without being the match, but still had the physical belt, and then won a match to keep the belt. So like the person who won him from the championship because he had I believe it was supposed to be Lockdown. It was going to be him, Kazarian, and I believe Shannon Moore. I think it was Shannon Moore.
I do remember this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was Shannon Moore.
Yeah, then Kazarian and Shannon Moore had a match where Kazarian won. He won the X Division Championship, but he didn't have the physical belt because Williams was stuck overseas.
Yeah.
So when Williams came back, he had the championship with him. He's like, nope, I'm still the real champion. And then Kaz defended the X Division Championship against Doug Williams, but Doug Williams won. So Kaz was champion without the physical belt the entire time he was X Division champion.
That's crazy.
Wow.
I remember that because it was during Shannon Moore's like punk rock character.
The Book of Dillygaff.
Yeah, the mohawk and the face paint.
Look, I
And
love the
seeing
Book of
that,
Dillygaff.
and then like looking back at his WCW career, total 180. It was weird.
Well,
Dude,
yeah, he
Hot
was a
Topic
boy band
Shannon
member.
Moore ruled.
Was
Shannon-
that
Shan-
during the Hogan era?
No, this was before.
No,
So-
Shannon Moore is the punk character, though.
So
this
he,
was
he,
like
he had a
the-
really brief stint in TNA as the Punk before Hogan came in.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
like,
Okay.
yeah,
Was that
so-
after he
total-
worked in ECW or WWE?
Yeah, it was right after
So-
the ECW run.
so what
'cause
happened
I remember
was-
him there.
Because he got released in 05. Then he had a short stint with Impact as when he was the Prince of Punk. Then he
Yeah.
signed back with WWE and ECW. And then he started doing like the Daily Gaff and the Tattoo Inc. Team, like when he went back to TNA.
Yeah.
I did
Oh,
not
yeah,
remember
Inc.
that
Inc.
era, honestly. But that's the beautiful thing about the X division. It's
Yeah, 'cause
so
it was like a thing-
multifaceted.
It was the end of the Spike channel era.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So this is as they transit. Who did they transition after Spike? Shit. Was it Destination? It wasn't Destination.
I think
was it?
it was Destination America.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, excellent. Number 12. And Mike just gave us his number 11. Richie, who do you
I
got?
have Josh Alexander.
Oh, Oh, the walking weapon.
Yes.
First champion to be in an Iron Man match, a 60-minute Iron Man match against TJP as X Division champion. He really did put the fast forward button in his X Division career. You know, this is like kind of fresh off the North breaking up, Ethan Page going to AEW, and then he kind of broke out on his own and really hit the fast forward button on his X Division career. Did the option C, and then he utilized the X Division towards his style, which is nice. Because a lot of people think like to be a part of the X Division, you need to be these high flying guys, but it's about adapting your style into something where you match your opponents for a different style. It's very much like a UFC fight, which is why I think the X Division thrived when it did, because the UFC fight, they would say, oh, this man is a wrestler. This man is a martial artist. This guy's a jiu-jitsu guy. Kind of same thing. You have people that are mat based. You have people with high flying base, people with strong style, European style, lucha style. And Josh Alexander is probably one of the best when it comes to adapting towards different styles. And even in AEW, you see him adapting, whether it's a tag team or solo, depending on the opponent. He can pretty much do almost anything and make a quality match out of it. And in his time in the X Division, even though it was short, it was pretty memorable on building the legend of Josh Alexander.
It's going to say, I think a lot of people forget he actually was the X Division champion. It's like you
I
said, Rich,
legit forgot he did X Division
Yeah.
stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
He's on my list a little further up.
nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's great to have him on here because I mean, he, like you say, it's a different, and that's a beautiful thing about the X Division too. Is it's not, you don't pigeonhole it just to one style. I mean, there's like so many different styles and so many different great X Division wrestlers throughout the years. So great pick. Husky, who do you got number 11?
I'm gonna throw some new blood in here. Leon Slater.
Oh wow, okay.
I am so impressed with this kid. He is doing some of the craziest shit I've seen in a long time. The Swanton 450 is just unreal.
Yeah, it is pretty dope. Mike and I, we talked about this on our prediction show. Like, we feel like that is the one match this Sunday where it's like, that's the most definitive. Like, Leon Slater's got to be walking out with the X Division title. Like, I can't see that going any other way.
100%.
I'm gonna be there too. So
Oh,
nice.
nice. Oh, yeah, because that is in your
Fuck yes.
backyard. That's
Mhm.
awesome, man.
yeah,
That's
and
awesome, dude.
should be phenomenal, as the TNA president said. So
Has
wonder if he was
said
dropping
multiple times over the last week and a
Has
half.
he said it today, though?
Listen,
Yeah.
I know he's more than likely going to show up, and I know it's not going to happen. But if he doesn't come out to get ready to fly, I don't fucking.
We
know.
have a
He needs
Like,
to do it.
I still think that this is just a side tangent on here, where we're gonna have a scenario where First Class like wins the tag titles and AJ Francis is like, I'm the best AJ in TNA wrestling, and then you have AJ Styles come out.
Mhm.
I would
Like-
love that actually.
I would have thought that, but I think the fact that Trick's already thrown it out there with AJ Styles, I feel like that's what they're going to pull.
That'd be pretty cool.
But it also we're kind of seeing things, and of course you got to take this with a grain of salt because it's rumors, but sounding like there may be some other main roster WWE talent that could be appearing in TNA SNU. So we'll have to
I would
see if
love
that
it.
comes to light. So,
Waiting out of that
and
lot.
one of the talents' names I know that I'm hearing is going to make a certain tribal queen awful happy if he shows up in TNA.
Austin Theory?
Ah,
There's rumors that Theory's going to be there this Sunday. So,
Really?
To
Didn't hear
doing
it.
what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Doing
Yeah.
what?
because he's not doing another fucking thing in WWE. So,
No,
hell,
that dude.
His
Yeah,
motivational car videos on TikTok have been really fucking good.
yeah, it's like, why
he's-
don't they tap into that or something?
no, dude, that's the start of the babyface turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Because
can
you
see it.
can't be a dirtbag heel and doing motivational videos at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Unless
Their
you're
videos have been
Simon
really
Dean.
good.
yeah.
I get lie. The videos have been helping me a little bit with wanting to do stuff and getting.
They're legit.
mental
Like
health
they're
and-
very, very inviting. So,
That's what happens when you get in the MCU. You become a motivational speaker. Austin Theory, Spider-Man: Homecoming legend, poster
Oh,
insane.
yeah,
I just saw the video of him talking about that in the
Yeah.
prison. I've never seen the movie, but I just saw the Chris Van Vliet interview with him talking about that.
yeah, he's in the same scene with Batman, pretty much. So, Yeah, saying
One of the Batmans.
the greatest Batman. It's for my money. Sorry, that's another debate. So,
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton, yeah,
Yeah, but
Michael Keaton's my Batman. Sorry, Christian Bale. Number 11 for me is somebody who multi-time X Division champion. And some people may be surprised I got him so low on my list, but I feel pretty confident about my top 10, but I had to have him on here for sure. My favorite run of his is when, in the very beginning kind of the X Division, and he was tagging with a gentleman who I know is going to be pretty high on Mr. Duplessis's list, one Michael Shane. So for me at number 11, I had Kassarian. Well, I love Kassarian, especially early day Kassarian, where it was him and Michael Shane both holding the X Division title at the same time. Wasn't Tracy managing him, right? Mike?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, she was-
The Bentley bounce.
yeah, and the Bentley bounce. Yeah.
She was dating Kazarian at the time.
Yeah. And then
She
they,
was
of
helping-
course, ended up
They
getting
had,
married.
she had just started dating him after dating Punk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot Tracy Brooks was hooked up with CM Punk for a bit.
Yeah. It did happen. But
Yeah,
I
it was
think
weird.
I've always enjoyed Kassarian over the years. I love what he's doing now, too. I love this character he's doing.
Oh
Like,
yeah, the
his heel.
Hollywood Kaz.
Oh, man. So good.
delusional rock star heel, dude. It's so good.
Yes. So good. Like, he's one of those guys who's just been able to reinvent himself so much over the years. Like, and he just continues to do it. Like, I think even back to like hell when he was teaming up with Daniels, man, and them running roughshod through the X division, or through the tag team division, and then being a part of what was the
SCU.
group's name? Well, of course SCU, but I'm thinking of the faction in TNA. Was
So,
it Fortune or something? Was
So
that
it was
it?
Fortune, and they also had like a short-lived trio with Bobby Roode called the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Organization, or EGO.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I thought you were talking about Serotonin.
Oh, with Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, was he in that?
Yeah.
It was Taz, it was Michael Shane, and it was Johnny Devine.
I mean,
Yeah.
damn. Wow.
It was
Johnny
a really,
Devine,
really bad Raven's Nest.
Johnny
was
Devine in TNA was the epitome of, hey, you're not doing anything, throw him in the faction.
Facts. He
Team
got thrown-
Canada, Team 3D, the Paparazzi Productions, Serotonin.
Yeah.
We need to round this faction out. Who we got? Johnny's over there. Hey,
Hey, get out of catering. Get over
change
here.
your gear. We got something for you.
He was
And
the
just because he was Scotty's boy.
he was the original Luke Gallows.
He really is the
Yeah.
original Luke.
Oh,
Gallows.
wow.
It's like, oh, you need a faction guy? All right, here you go.
I'm a faction man, daddy.
I work well in factions.
He was there to replace A1.
The steak sauce?
what the
I
fuck happened
love-
to A1?
He
Like-
just left the business.
Oh, that literally.
You
Okay.
know, you could find out all about our opinions on A1 during Down for Impact with me and Dad Hat Wrestling. We talk about Team Canada.
Ooh. Was that the
Yes.
most recent episode, or?
I believe that was the most recent one.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
It was a
Shout
good
out
episode.
to our
But yeah,
wreckage crew.
A1 just decided to leave the business, and then like Johnny came through.
Nice. All right, gentlemen, we are now getting into our top 10 X Division wrestlers of all time. Mike, who do you got number 10?
I just missed. Speaking of Team Canada, it's Petey Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
That's
PD.
my
Okay.
number 10 too.
No shit. Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude.
There was something about cocky Team Canada, Petey Williams, that was just like so fucking good, and he's so fucking athletic. My first time seeing of course, everyone's first time pretty much seeing the Canadian Destroyer. Now that it's just like a mid-move match.
Yeah, it's a
We had to go
it's,
everyone
it's a
through.
transition move now.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, shoot, man. Like,
What are you talking about? Penta's been finishing off with it.
All right.
You know what? I just love I just want to imagine when Penta does the Destroyer as a finish now. PD just goes like backstage. He's like, "Oh my god, I did it! It's back again."
He's got to be so
Finally.
fucking proud.
Yes.
He's got to be so proud. But there was something special with the combination with Scott and the rest of the faction that, like, you love to hate Petey Williams.
He had such a punchable face.
You did.
And then
And then,
Maple
like-
Leaf Muscle too. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
You
we're
had the
putting
stuff with
Steiner.
Scott.
Is the best. Little PD pump.
Yeah, you had the stuff with Scott and the two managers they had. I
oh
forget-
yeah, the
Rocket
Rocket Con.
Rocket Con, yeah.
Yeah. Who, according
who
to
was the
Awesome
other one?
Kong, I forgot who it was. The other one.
I
They
don't
had
remember.
two.
Remember another one.
But
Really?
Rocket Khan, according to Awesome Khan, horrible human being.
Yeah,
And
I've
that's
heard
somebody
that
you don't want to cross.
Well, she did like a lawsuit where where there's a lot of plaintiffs involved, which is not limited to the
People
Rock,
she's never met.
Eddie Guerrero, I think. No, Benoit. Benoit's a
Yeah.
part of that lawsuit too.
And this was
Uh,
after Benoit died.
Yeah.
was-
What the hell did was she sue him for?
So she claims a bunch of people tried to like abduct her and like sell her off. And like she lists a bunch of people who she's never
Never-
worked for. She lists a bunch of WWE people. It's like you didn't like even cross paths with any of these people, and the case got thrown out very quickly.
Yes, I am a
I
slut.
plead the fifth on that comment.
I hope you're not wearing your shirt wherever you're at, wise man. But anyways,
Oh, he's
But yeah, no, that
100%,
lawsuit
he's
is
100% tops
crazy.
off, dude.
Petey, I've got him on my list too. I've got some thoughts about him. I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, but yeah, PD is my number 10.
It's a great number 10, brother. Richie, who you got at 10?
I got for number 10 the man, the myth, the legend, Low Key / Senshi.
Okay.
You
He
know,
was my 12.
it's again low key, one of those guys where you feel like should have accomplished more, but then like allegedly backstage stuff happened, along the way. There is some lost media of him being upset that somebody got concussed in his match and they had to stop it. So they had to legitimately like drag him out of the ring, and he's like kicking and screaming like a toddler. So that's like my number one thing of wrestling lost media.
I thought it was Caval.
Yeah, it was
wasn't
Caval.
It was Cabal and WWE.
No, it was a
Was it
Cabal.
Cabal?
No,
Was it Cabal? Cabal?
No,
Cabal?
no, it's Caval, but it's Cabald because no hair.
Yeah.
Cabald.
Yeah, but
God,
he
this-
was on Rene Dupree's podcast, and he was saying like, because he won season 2 of NXT when it was a game show,
Hmm.
and he was like saying it's like, oh, Vince tried to put out a hit on me, with everything.
Is that the only thing big?
But yeah, like with Caval and Senshi, I feel like really like try to incorporate that strong style to it, and he was very unique for his time where it's like no one else was kind of doing that, and especially this was the rise of UFC, so that style was getting more and more popular. It's one of those things where it's like he didn't get his potential realized, but at the same time it's like chicken or the egg. Like, do you blame the company? Do you blame Senshi, Loki? It is what it is. But I feel like missed opportunities, sure, but at the same time it's like dude really knew how to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we talked about that earlier too. Whether you love or hate the guy, I mean, he was a very impressive in the ring, and the fact that a huge pivotal part of the X divisions when it first started. So,
I think he was
he's-
part of the first match.
Yeah,
to crown the
yeah,
champion.
He was. He was in
we
the
were talking about
DDZ.
that with
Yeah.
Jerry Lynn and AJ. Yeah.
I do have a bone to pick when he won his first X Division championship match, where he also the voice of the TNA video game too.
Yeah.
But when he pinned he pinned Jerry Lynn in that triple threat match where he won the championship for the first time. AJ hits the spiral tap, hits it flush. It was like 1-2 spiral tap hit, and the referee still counted 3 because Low Key's like arm was still on there. They didn't count it as like a broken up pin attempt. It was like one of those rules that TNA was trying to enforce, that even if you're still on the person, like the count still goes through. It was just like massively confusing. But yeah, it's pretty cool guy
He's got-
until he wasn't.
He's got my favorite early game show NXT moments where he dissed TNA in that rap.
I don't even remember that.
He
I
did
watched
do-
none of that NXT.
He
during that
did
time.
do a rap, yeah.
He did a
He did a
rap, and the
rap,
last
yeah.
line of the song he said, "I'm the only reason for some total nonstop action."
And then he mugged to the camera.
Yeah, it was like a month after he got fired. I was like, "Oh, you're
And apparently he got heat for that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, shocker.
Yeah. They're not competition, but you can't say their name.
Who the hell is this guy? No. So, all right, we're at number 10 here. Husky, who do you got 10?
My number 10 was PD Williams.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said that. Sorry, it's been a long day. For me at 10, I have a guy who I got a feeling you guys are probably gonna have higher on your list. And like, I just kind of went. I love this guy, but the other 9 I got ahead of him, I just love that much more. Like, I mean, there's no disrespect. And plus, too, honestly, when I think of this guy, he's a big part of TNA and a big part of the X Division, but I really think of him more so in Ring of Honor. But at number 10, I got the Amazing Red. Fucking
Mm.
love the Amazing Red, dude. Amazing Red was killer. I mean, a multi-time X Division champion. Like the first run was solid, but like when he came back the second time around, I think that's when he won all the. How many times did he win the X Division title, Mike? Was it 3 or something like that?
I think it
3
was something
times.
like 2 or 3. Yeah.
2 or 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
He also
Hort-
won the. Yeah, they had won the tag team titles with Crimson.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't
right,
think
yeah.
he won with. I know he won it with Jerry Lynn. I don't think Crimson.
Oh, they didn't.
Let me see.
Okay, I remember
Yeah.
them though as a
I
tag
just
team,
remember
though.
it's like, oh, Red's little brother, Crimson, and still like this big Jack guy with the faux hawk. And it's like, oh,
Oh no.
oh. And he,
Where
had this,
that's another one. What happened to Crimson?
he had his undefeated streak, and then they just made him lose randomly.
Yeah, like there. You know what?
Yeah,
I
they're
feel
gonna
like
kill
that
this
needs to
streak,
be
yeah.
like
He-
a podcast or something
So-
about former like TNA wrestlers. Where are they now or something?
Right.
So I know for a fact. Oh, so he had gotten sent down to OVW
Crimson?
because that's when OVW was the TNA's
Feeder
facility.
Peter system, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and then he they fired him, and then he started working for NWA. Because that's where I remember watching like NWA in like 2013, 14. Like, what the fuck is Crimson doing on their YouTube show?
What is he doing working?
Yeah.
Because because in 2022 he actually won the NWA title.
Crimson did?
Yeah, he won it
No,
from
you're
Chris
lying.
Adonis.
You're
Did he
lying. to
really?
me. You're lying.
No, he and he held it for a few months.
Stop it. I feel like
No.
I'm gaslit.
Crimson
No.
held the NWA title, and Amazing Red didn't. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Wait a minute. He didn't hold this during the Aldous era, did he?
Yeah, 2022.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
Really?
I gotta see this myself. I gotta see a
Ain't no
photo with
way.
him with big gold.
That's crazy.
Was it because of the COVID? Well, no, you said 2022, so that would have been what the?
No, they made
fuck?
this decision after everything. Let's see.
Had
I
Billy
swear that's
Corgan
what it
like
said.
spend a night with the Sinister Minister or something? It's like, okay, fuck it.
Yeah. that's
Oh
what
no,
happened, dude. He was-
not the NWA title itself, the national championship.
Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah.
makes
say-
so much more sense.
But yeah,
So it's
but
like
he
the
beat Chris
T-Move
Adonis.
version of the NWA title, Crimson
Just
Hell.
gave me a heart attack.
But still, he beat Chris Adonis of all people for that.
Oh, he beat
Yeah,
Chris Masters for it?
Chris, the masterpiece. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All
Oh
right,
yeah, because that was around the time that like Cole Cabana had it for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
I forgot about that.
When NWA came back in like 2020 to like 20, it was a weird time. A lot of people.
Yeah,
were
they
in
had,
that
like,
company.
They had like
Ricky
more.
Starks. Ricky Starks was the fucking
TV champion.
for a little bit.
Yep, and the NWA now has more championships than they do have members on their roster, but that's another
They
story.
really fucking do.
Like, how many titles do they fucking have? I swear, I think there's like 4 or 5 tag team titles,
And people
Like-
shit on AEW for having a lot of titles. TNA
Yeah.
has, or fucking NWA has like 65 titles on a 45-person roster.
It's nuts.
I know. Everyone has a
Insane.
championship. It's like Oprah.
You get a title, and
Yeah.
you get a title. Mike, who do you got number 9 on your list?
I have the Black Machismo, but Jay Lethal.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was something about Jay Lethal, even before the Randy Savage gimmick, that Jay Lethal was just, every time he came on the screen, I was like, okay, time to sit down and actually watch this match. Because at that time, TNA was whatever. But yeah, especially with that gimmick though, his character work, phenomenal. In-ring
yeah.
work, really great. What sticks to mind is the situation with Ric Flair.
Oh, I was gonna
Oh.
say that's one of the all-time great TNA promos
It's-
of all time. The Ric
Yeah.
Flair, Jay Lethal stuff.
And Jay Lethal talking about what Rick would make him do, where he would just be like, storm into the locker room and be like, "Hey, do the thing," and then he would like walk away, and he would say like, "He does it better than me," and just not say thank you or like acknowledge him.
Kid does
would
me
do-
better than I do myself.
He would do that until like random people would come to visit him at TNA, and Jay Lethal would be walking around and be like, "Hey, kid, do it." And just watch Jay Lethal do an impression of Ric Flair. That's the weirdest thing to probably see.
God, could you
He
imagine
does
if Jay
Better than me.
could you imagine if Jay lived in Tampa? Like he'd be going out every Thursday
my
night for that
God.
Thursday night special, like Joe's Crab Shack or whatever, and then Flair shits himself every Thursday.
He's just at the bar, belligerent, drunk, drinking kamikazes, and
Yep.
Jay Lethal comes in. Do the thing.
Jesus Christ. Like, yeah. No, I got like I'm sure you guys too. I've got him on my list as well. I got him a little bit higher on mine. but
yeah.
Yeah.
He's way up there.
oh yeah. Richie, who do you got at number 9?
I too have Jay Lethal as my number 9.
okay. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like Black Machismo was his breakout moment, and I feel like TNA struggled to figure out what to do after the fact with him. A fun little story because Jay Lethal, his second X Division Championship run, started when he beat Kurt Angle, and this is the first time that a question that I sent into a podcast made the dirt sheet rounds, where it was Angle was talking about his podcast. He said he called an audible and dropped the X Division Championship to Jay Lethal because he didn't want to be X Division champion anymore because he had too many titles.
Yeah, he was tired of like carrying it around in his luggage.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had
I'm
all the TNA belts, had the IWGP title.
Yeah, I'm not sure, like, because his timeline is kind of confused because he said Jay dropped it like the next night, but Jay held that title for quite a while.
Yeah,
So I'm not sure, like, if timelines are, yeah, whatever. But it's like one of my favorite X Division matches because it's like Kurt Angle, dominant champion, not taking Jay seriously until Jay just rolls him up, and gets 1, 2,
Really good
3.
match.
Given the X Division championship, I would like to see Kurt Angle in the X Division more, but I understand why TNA kept him in the heavyweight division. So I really think like that was like a missed opportunity to have Kurt actually legit be in the X Division because I feel like he would like thrive there. Like that would be his playpen, so to speak, to like try new things. But we still have Kurt Angle doing the flip over the stage dive to Abyss. So former X Division champion Abyss, who's not on my list, but
Yeah, he's not on mine either. He was almost 13 for me.
yeah, Kevin Nash was up there for me, but
I was going to say, did anybody have Big
I was-
Sexy on theirs?
I forgot Kevin Nash was in the X Division.
I love the
I-
paparazzi championship.
That
so-
storyline
so
was
good.
great. I forgot Abyss was X Division.
I love
Yeah.
the Nash's training with we kind of talked about this earlier. The Nash's
Samo-
training with,
Samoleon Joe.
oh yeah, they're like Alex Shelley's showing him how to do this like most complicated ankle
then he
lock
just
into
clubs
and then he just clubs the guy.
and like you can just hear Alex Shelley in the background. That eerily looks like the last move that you just did.
Then he like talks about he's been on his trampoline or something, and he's like gonna do like a splash or something like a 450 or something or other. He's like, you can just tell he just fucking just jumps, just like falls down essentially on top of a guy. Ah, God, Kevin Nash was such a great X Division wrestler. Husky, who do you got at number 9?
Number 9, we have mentioned him already. It is the player from the Himalayas, Sanjay Dutt.
I got him at 9 too. Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
let's go. Yeah,
Dude. Yeah, like Mike mentioned earlier, arguably one of the most underrated wrestlers in that division.
100%.
Like, the fact that he never really, like, truly held the X Division title is kind of a crime to me. Just because of,
Yeah.
and even his work, like, outside of TNA,
Yeah. I was gonna say, I remember the first time I saw him was in ZZW.
the Combat Zone era, he was
Yeah, during in
going
that
even
ECW arena,
crazier
he
than
was
he was in the
going
X
nuts.
Division.
Yeah, the thing is like when I think back to when the first time I started watching TNA, which would have been 2004, like I kind of came in right around when it was about time when they were just debuting on like Fox Sports 1, like at 3 in the afternoon on a Friday.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
My
They-
favorite thing coming home from school and watching Fox NWA Impact on Fox Sports.
Yeah. Right? Oh man, it was so good. And then you get to I'll never forget like the first pay-per-view, like Victory Road, November of 04, man. And the very first match that they do, they showcase that X Division and they do the gauntlet match. And that's where I got introduced to a lot of those guys. And man, there's a lot of great ones too from the past. Like God, I could Jor-El Clark, remember him, man?
Jor-El Clark was awesome.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
such a
So
Uh,
I almost had a few honorable mentions, and Darrell Clark and D-Ray 3000
yeah.
were like,
Oh, damn.
and so was Shocker. Like he wasn't like he was a CMLL guy.
I almost put Shocker on my list just as a joke because I swear to God, my whole time of watching pro wrestling all my life, I have never seen an announcer lose their shit and try to put somebody over so desperately as Mike today when he's just like, that's Shocker. It's like you would have thought like fucking like it would have been the equivalent of Roman Reigns showing up in AEW or something now. Like that's what this was for Mike today, was like the biggest fucking wrestler on the planet showing up in TNA.
Face of CMLL at the time. Like he was the guy.
Yeah,
What's
I
his
get
legal
that,
right?
but Mike Tenay was like he was like if fucking like Meltzer got done watching a Will Ospreay marathon, just creaming himself. That's what
Yeah.
Mike Tenay was like.
Did you
Yeah,
want like
no.
an August 1 warning reaction from everybody? That's
Ken
Tito
Anderson
Ortiz.
scratching his head like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Shocker. I love Shocker. But yeah, he was like every time he came to America and wrestled for TNA, I love Shocker. But yeah, he was going to be an honorable mention.
Okay, nice. Mike, who do you got number 8 on your list?
My number 8 is actually Amazing Red,
Ah,
a guy who I had started at WHNA. Again, actually, to mention a company again, ZZW. Him and his cousins were wrestling in ZZW. When they came to TNA, I was like, oh, they're about to flip this whole company upside down. And well, Red did with his innovative moves and his wildness. Because that
Mhm.
young white Puerto Rican knows how to move.
That dude. Yeah.
That
Video
Code
game
Red,
has- Mhm.
and him and his cousins were the first time I saw the Spanish Fly.
the Maximos,
Yeah,
right? Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that move is scary.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
think like that was like a pivotal move this past Sunday in the main event at Evolution, where
Oh,
Io
yeah.
hit that on Rhea. That's like what knocked them both out, and then Naomi comes in. I mean,
That
that's
Spanish Fly was crazy.
oh, it's
dude.
so fucking good, so
And
good.
I also put Amazing Red high up here, not only for his wrestling ability, but like the guys he's trained, the names he
Yeah.
is influenced. Just
Yeah, House
phenomenal.
of Glory has put out a lot of crazy talent.
Yeah. Yeah, he deserves his flowers for sure, man. One of the all-time greats. Richie, what about you, buddy?
I put a Frankie Kazarian.
Ah,
Nice.
Just like honestly, if you have a Back to the Future reference as your finishing move, I'm already going to be a fan of you
Mm-hmm.
because he had the
100%.
flux capacitor, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
like I don't know how people take it. It just looks very terrifying. But
It-
with yeah,
It looks like he's gonna like kill himself every
it
time.
looks like
he
he's
does
going to
it.
like spike himself onto his own head.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like the
scary.
most terrifying thing to actually see. But like Kazarian also like he was the former Manic for a time, and I just like the idea like because he tells a story like Vince Russo will call him. He's like, bro, you were a huge part of the TNA wrestling video game, weren't you? And Kaz was like, no, I wasn't. And then it's just like, oh. Well, we have this guy named Suicide, and he has a cool mask. It has a skull. You'd be perfect for him. And this is like when Kaz was actually gaining traction as like a
Yeah.
single star, and they just completely derailed him for no reason, just so he could
Way to go,
tie in this
Russo!
video game. But with Kazarian, I feel like he wasn't like the stereotypical X Division guy, where it's like, yeah, he was an Ultimate X a lot. And he would like do like the leg drop, but he wasn't like your, like cruiserweight flying kind of guy. Like I feel like this might be an odd comparison. So if someone doesn't see it, like I don't blame you. He kind of reminds me of Kyle Fletcher now,
Mm.
where it's
Yo,
like
that
he
actually
was-
makes sense.
where
Yeah, I
it's
can
just
see that.
like you saw the evolution come from like it's like, oh, you can't see this guy being the star, and then you say, oh, this guy can be a major player if given the right opportunity. And
Yeah.
in the X division, Frankie Kazarian really made it his division for a while. When he kind of split off, he led Team USA one year for the TNA World Cup, and I really think that TNA did drop the ball with him, because it's just kind of like, how can you not like do something with this guy? And honestly, it's like, I'm glad that he's getting more opportunity now. And, he has left his mark on the wrestling industry, first ever AW World Tag Team Champion, influential person to be in TNA, even to this day. And, just being criminally underrated. And also probably people want to point to him as the worst member of Bullet Club of all time. But, we never go here nor there with that.
Oh, that weird ass heel turn that turned into a swerve.
Mhm.
I
I
got
don't
Christopher
even-
Daniels to win the Ring of Honor World Title.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I completely forgot
I
about that.
legitimately. That's a memory unlocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in Bullet Club for 10 minutes. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
He was
Like,
a Fortune, Immortal, and Bullet Club all at the same
First
time.
off, the worst Bullet Club member is Cody Hall.
Thought it was
Oh,
Jeff
yeah.
Jarrett.
I thought I was gonna say Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jarrett.
But Cody Hall didn't do shit.
Neither did
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, he
He
was
just
there
showed
for
up
like
in a t-shirt.
a cup of coffee, then he goes works and it gets drunk as fuck at like a CMLL show, wasn't it? Or was it AAA or whatever? I forget.
Yeah, it was Triple Mania, and he's throwing.
Yeah, it was
tortillas in the
Triple
crowd.
Mania, wasn't it? Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Husky, who do you got on your list at number 8?
I wanted to put a funny one in here.
Sonny Siaki?
Good shout.
He was literally going to be my 13 or 12, and then I decided to throw him off.
No,
love Sonny.
I did it because I love this man to death. Rockstar Spud.
Oh,
That was a
okay.
good one.
I
Yeah.
hate-
I love Spud. Dude, anything that dude does kills me. He's so fucking good. He's such a good comedic heel. And the fact that like the dude can actually like work, and people
Yeah.
didn't really realize that. They were just like, oh, he's like EC3's like best friend and like a weird little fucker that's gonna manage the AOP in a few years. But dude, I love Spud. I love Spud's matches.
I don't even find that as like a funny one, because that him being EC3's heel manager and then the babyface arc was
Yeah.
fucking actually really
The
good
babyface
storytelling.
run
Mhm.
goes crazy, dude.
Like
Yeah.
that was really good. Like for that time in TNA, that was actually really good.
It was in the like kind of dark ages of TNA, really, like 2015.
Portal
Where it's
Hogan
like
era.
you don't know like if they're gonna get a TV deal, like if they're
Yeah.
gonna go out of business.
Yeah.
God
it was
damn you,
just
Dixie
crazy.
Carter.
And people are like, oh yeah, Rockstar Spud beat Kenny King for the X Division title. Wait, TNA's still in business?
Eh,
That's the thing.
Where are they at? What
he was
bingo
actually
hall are they running?
he was actually a part of why Samoa Joe left TNA
Spud
because
was?
it's a little deeper than that because like Spud was doing like the Feast or Fire deal to cash in on Low Key.
Mm.
Like this was the week after
Mhm.
like he did the blow up with EC3 and
Yeah.
nobody knew what the finish was. So Samoa Joe took it upon himself. He's like, all right, everyone, this is what we're doing. This is how we're gonna get here. And he had to like control like 4 or 5 guys within this segment. And like nobody had no idea what was going on. They had like an after party after the fact, and I believe like Big John Gabark was talking about Samoa Joe about like getting like a pay cut or something like that. And Joe just goes to Dixie. He's like, "All right, deuces. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna
You're
get
not
out of
cutting the
here."
money. Yeah.
So
I'll be damned. So for me, at my number 8, he has been mentioned. I do have to go with Petey Williams. Always loved Petey Williams. Like for me, the stuff with Team Canada was peak for him. Like him being the leader of Team Canada, the stuff they were doing, like with Scott D'Amore. And the fact of the matter is, like, I had never seen anything like the Canadian Destroyer at the time. Now, granted, it's a common move nowadays, like we said, but back in 04, it's like, holy shit. And it's like, honestly, guys, for the longest time, I was like, oh man, the Innovator. And then you find out years later, like, what, fucking Scott D'Amore did that shit? It's like,
Yeah.
what? Like, how crazy is that? Like, and that's another guy too who doesn't get enough love, I think. Like, and great, he's killing it right now with Maple Leaf Pro is great.
Mhm.
But man, I love me some Scott D'Amore, love me some Petey Williams, and it was great too seeing Petey tagged with Scott Steiner and that stuff, man. I love and Mike, I know you've seen the interviews with Petey where he's talking about traveling with Steiner. I think he was
Yeah.
telling a story about like going to the Waffle
What?
House or Cracker Barrel or something like that.
Yeah.
just
Scott
making a
Steiner is-
legal U-turn.
Scott
Yeah.
Steiner's a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
There's like this video kind of went viral when Vine was a thing, at least within the wrestling community. And Petey's like, Scotty, and like it cuts to Scott Steiner tying his shoes. He's like, "Yeah, you Petey," and then you see Petey like, "Yeah,"
Scotty, fuck you, Petey.
and then his face is like,
Yeah.
I compare those Petey Williams stories about Scott to Brian Kendrick and Paul London's shoot interview stories about Chris Benoit
Oh yeah.
just being a fucking maniac.
I don't think I've actually heard those.
Oh, they
Like,
got.
like-
If you watch any of them shoot interviews, they legit are
well, the thing
terrifying.
is, like the thing is, it's like the first one, it's like, yeah, it was like cool at the time, and then the second one, they just like apologized for the first one. It's like, yeah, we didn't mean any of that, and they were.
Because they
I
both
know.
wanted jobs. But Paul London's like he's doubled down on them again.
He was gonna be Superman in Superman Returns, allegedly.
Look at
Paul
Paul London.
Yeah,
Paul
he was
London's
gonna.
a fucking crazy bastard. I've talked to a
insane.
few guys who've done shows with him, and they're all like, Paul's off his fucking rocker.
Oh yeah, he's batshit. He's crazy as fuck.
There
You mean the
is-
leader of the White Rabbit tribe doesn't have his marbles?
I can
Oh, the White Rabbit tribe.
I can tell you
Oh.
guys, there is nothing like watching Paul London wrestle at 2 a.m. in the morning. Like fucking this part, and I did this last year as part of the clusterfuck where he came out late, and then like he
Yeah.
has like the spot with like Starboy Charlie and shit. And it's just like it was so good. Just you could just hear him at like ringside stuff too, just fucking he was just having fun, man. Just having fun. I mean, fuck it. It's 2 a.m. who fucking cares? You know,
Everybody's
like,
sleep deprived and like
Yes.
delirious anyway. So
yes,
No, he's booking TNA.
yeah.
he's booking tea.
Well, I'll come back to you on this one, Mike, because I know you're getting some good food there, my friend. Richie, who do you got at number? Where are we at? 7? Yeah, we're on
Mhm.
7.
I got Amazing Red.
Ah,
And this is a guy who, if injuries didn't derail him like they did, we'd be talking him in the same level as we talk about Rey Mysterio.
Agreed.
wow. You think so? Wow.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Absolutely. agree.
Absolutely. Yeah, because it's like, you want to talk about innovation, that's Amazing Red. That's what he brought to smaller guys within the professional wrestling industry. He has a move named after him that people do. Technically 2 if you want to bring in the Spanish Fly.
Yeah.
But it's talents like that where it's like you want all the good things to happen for him, you know? And like he had, that X Division Championship run, where he had Don West as his hype man manager for a little
Oh,
bit.
I loved him and Dom
Yeah,
West together,
Or
man.
I thought that was pretty cool. Won it Bound for Glory in that scary X Division match where it's like Daniels and like Kazarian did that like face buster that like spiked both of them.
Oh, yeah, that cutter was gross.
Yeah, that was nasty. But with Red, he was never the focus of a story, but he made himself the focus just because of his in-ring ability. And a
Mhm.
funny story, it's like because they were doing like the Bischoff versus X Division story when Bischoff and Hogan were in there,
Mm.
and the Bucks said they convinced Red to flip off Bischoff during this promo.
Yeah.
Because they were all so irate with him, and Bischoff was like, "That was great. We need more natural things like that." And it's like, all right,
Sure.
Not much of a
Alright.
stretch.
I always
Yeah.
forget the Bucks worked for TNA.
Oh, yeah,
Generation Me,
Generation
brother.
Gen
I
Me, baby,
legitimately always forget that.
Max and Jeremy.
That's where the love started with Okada too. That's where the
Mhm.
friendship with Okada started.
Nah, that wasn't Okada. That was Okado.
Oh, God.
That's a difference.
Uh-huh.
He was spun off from a Seth Rogen superhero movie. Think about that.
God, horrible.
God.
It was
Just-
so bad that Scott D'Amore publicly apologized to Okada in New Japan. He took a flight to Japan to apologize to him.
As he should, because considering like literally you could easily say the greatest Japanese wrestler today. Maybe one of the greatest Japanese wrestlers of all time in Okada.
Not just Japanese wrestlers, just wrestlers, period.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. Yeah.
He's easily
that-
top 5 in anybody's list.
Yeah.
And he switched his theme music, and I made a
I
video
d-
saying, I'm just like, I wonder how many people thought like he got Def Rebelled when it's a legit band that he used.
I don't like it, Richie. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's the Unified Championship era Okada.
I don't know. I'm gonna let it grow on me. I don't.
We
hate
still
it, but
have
I
the
don't
coin
like it.
flip, the coin drop.
But oh man, the Rainmaker music though. God, it's so. Maybe they do like a Hangman Page thing where they take it away for a little while and then we get it back.
That's exactly. Again, this is heel Okada. Don Callis Okada.
When he loses the belts, do we get a rerun of Okada with the balloon being batshit crazy?
Yeah, that's what I pointed out. I'm just like,
Great.
if you don't like this version of Okada, you weren't there when he just like was playing with balloons and had long pants and red hair.
Yeah. And he was like rushing the crowd like he's Sabu and shit. Like it's
Yeah.
so weird.
What are we doing here? Yeah.
And then he started finishing off his opponents with the money clip.
The money.
Oh
clip,
yeah, the money clip. Yeah.
the,
Yeah, that's
the
like,
Rainmaker
Okada's
is
great
good.
at a lot of things. Submission wrestling, yeah,
not so much.
Just say a striker, buddy.
Somebody said he's like New Japan's like Randy Orton, and I couldn't unsee it after that because that's kind of like pretty perfect. Because like how Randy's like the perfect WWE star, Okada's like the perfect like
New Japan guy.
New Japan guy.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And he's also kind of like the measuring stick
Mhm.
for that company.
yeah.
It's like if WWE, if you want to prove yourself, wrestle Randy Orton.
Mhm.
Like that's a good measuring to be like, can you hang in this company? And Okada is definitely that for New Japan.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
What number are we on? Because I'm
Number 7. Number 7. You good, bro?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
And I
Who do you got at number 7 on yours?
He looks Skipper.
Ooh.
Prime time, baby.
Oh.
I
Prime.
love this theme is 42 seconds and it's a loop. Say it. Say my name. Prime time, baby. Dun 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 dun.
Say my name,
Like,
baby.
Early NWA TNA, I was such a huge fan, and I know this faction gets a lot of bullshit. I was a fan of Sports Entertainment Extreme, and
good old
Triple
Sec.
X.
Yeah, Triple
Triple
X.
X as like the tag team trio.
I wonder who made this faction name. I'll give you 3 guesses.
I'll give you 3.
God, I love.
If you get it right in the chat, I will Venmo you $1.
All right, bro.
Russo.
That's what
but-
we're gonna do, bro.
But he was like his cockiness and his brashness, and he was able to back it up in the ring. And then like those three complemented each other so well as a trio.
Yeah.
It always worked and fit. And then of course you had that one moment at Lockdown, or was it Lockdown? It was in the
Yeah.
steel
Turning
cage
Point.
match.
Turning point.
Turning Point. When he walked the fucking steel cage and
hit
did
that
the fucking
beautiful
Hurricanrana
front.
and almost killed people.
He almost
And
killed Chris Harris with
That's
it.
one of the greatest tag team rivalries in TNA wrestling
is.
ever. Is
Oh, dude,
Triple
yeah,
X and
Triple X
America's Most
AEW.
Wanted.
In a match
Oh, man.
that the losing team can never team together for life, and then 3 years later they team together again.
Yeah. And then you have
Once in a lifetime, baby.
For wrestling years, though, Richie.
I was
Wrestling
even
years.
a fan of Eel Skipper in that short-lived tag team where he was managed by Simon Diamond.
Diamonds in the rough, yeah.
I
Oh, with
love Diamond too.
with,
David Young.
David
David
Young,
Young is-
yeah.
So fucking good, by the way. I love David Young.
Forgot about that.
Damn.
Like they made David Young such a joke in NWA TNA, but if you go like early in his career, and
Had
like
a great spine buster.
yes, if you go like early in David Young's career for like Wild Side, fucking phenomenal talent. I don't know what the hell happened in TNA, but that's besides the point. But yes,
Well-
Eel Skipper.
Well,
Nice
you
number
see,
7.
Dusty was booking at the time.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
you
Vince
did it.
was Vince was booking after that.
But
And
yeah,
then- and then Hogan and Bischoff came in. And then the
But
Fire
yes.
Nation attacked.
my number 7 is Eel Skipper.
Nice. Husky, who you got at 7?
Like Richie next to me, my number 7 is the Amazing Red. And just to kind of tag on, if it wasn't for guys like Amazing Red, we wouldn't have Ricochet, we wouldn't have Will Ospreay. Like the moves that dude was doing in the late 90s, early 2000s was like never seen before. And the way that he would take stuff too, like his selling is second to none. I remember there's a match with, I think it's him and Kid Cash in like early TNA, where Amazing Red is standing on one turnbuckle. Kid Cash runs up the ropes and fucking beals. Oh shit, I had muted myself. Fucking beals himself all the way over to the other corner and flies out of the ring. Like in like 2002, this guy's
Jesus.
doing this. Like, just crazy. What? Nothing really else can be said. Amazing Red is brilliant, and House of Glory is doing some just insane stuff.
Yeah, he's facing off against Ricochet, I think, in the next show.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because that's like a Ricochet, one of Ricochet's dream matches, I think. He
It
says, right?
is.
Oh, it's one of his only independent dates that he's been scheduled for.
yeah, that's crazy.
Well, for me at number 7, we've already mentioned him. I had Loki, aka Senshi, whatever you want to call him, pissed off little man. But like I say, like we've mentioned earlier, I think a huge part of the beginning of the X Division, like it was definitely something different. Definitely brought in that striker, like crazy mentality. And he's another one of those guys too. I kind of put up there when you say Loki, like my first thought is like I go right to Ring of Honor. So a lot of these guys, like it's on this list, that's kind of like one of my first things that comes to mind is I think of ROH, and that's kind of why I have them a little bit lower on my list, although I think 7's a pretty good spot for Loki, in my opinion. But anyways, Mike, who do you got number 6?
I have the future Frankie Kazarian.
Ah, okay.
I very much am a fan of the pay-per-view days and those matches with him and Michael Shane and Chris Sabin, the Ultimate X matches, the triple threats, the storylines that were going on there, phenomenal. Just the innovation, the craziness. They put their bodies on the line every week, just trying to prove themselves. And then he innovated himself multiple times, and he was able to stay up with the product. Even when he had a short stint in WWE, he was trying to stay with the product and make himself known. Fucking phenomenal talent. And I love that he was able to get his flowers later on with the TNA title. And I love that he's doing the stuff he's done in AEW as well. Fucking great talent that deserves all the work. And the WWE stuff he's doing. No, I'm thinking of someone else. My bad. But yes, Frankie Kazarian.
There you go. Richie, who do you got at number 6 on your list?
Probably the most underrated, influential professional wrestler of all time, and that's Alex Shelley.
Ah, yes.
He's probably, the thing is, I don't think people realize how good he is. Pretty much any like takeover match that you see in the main event, that's pretty much half of Alex Shelley's moveset that he pretty much incorporated. Like, it's a joke that Johnny Gargano basically stole all his stuff from Alex Shelley.
Mm-hmm.
And with Alex Shelley, he had like the character work down pat, you know, with the Paparazzi Productions, later with the Motor City Machine Guns, and then with Time Splitters. What was the team with Kushida?
Oh, yeah, with
Yeah.
Kushida, yep.
And then Time Machine with like Chris Sabin and Kushida. Alex
Mhm.
Shelley is like the perfect embodiment of what TNA wrestling is, where you focus on the wrestling style, and with that enhances your character as well. And I feel like with Alex Shelley, like, I'm so glad that him and Sabin are getting their flowers within WWE and are in a position where they can succeed not only on the main roster but also after their careers come to an end as well. Because it's like, my gosh, they're probably one of the greatest teams of all time. They're my personal favorite team. But just like how Shelley was influential in the X division and just like bringing that style to the present day, I feel like Sabin and Shelley are that, but for tag team wrestling. And I could, like, I'm not going to argue if they're more influential than the Young Bucks, but it's like 1A and 1B for their generation.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%, man. Yeah. Husky, who do you got at 6?
I got a wild card one here. Trevor Lee.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I love the Carolina Caveman. Like, you could tell, like, somewhat of the Hardys' influence growing up in the same city.
I think the Hardys
like,
trained him too, right?
Yeah, they trained him in Omega.
Mhm.
But yeah, like the Cult of Trevor with him and Andrew Everett in
So
TNA
good.
was fucking so funny. That dude is hilarious. I loved when he was in TNA and he would go to like any other indie promotion, and he would make them announce he's a TNA superstar. And just getting so much fucking heat, like especially in PWG. Anytime he would go to PWG, he would make fucking Excalibur be like, he's a TNA superstar, and they'd be throwing shit at him. Like a perfect heel magnet or heat magnet. And that stomp, the caveman
Vicious.
stomp, is disgusting. And the fact that he can jump that high flat-footed is just impressive.
Short-lived tag team with Brian Myers too.
Oh yeah.
The
Yeah.
GWF
Invasion, yeah.
invasion. I forgot about that.
Completely
shit.
forgot he was in a team with
Yeah.
Brian Myers.
Yeah.
The GWF invasion should have been so fucking good.
Yeah, but
and
then
it was terrible.
then it became. I don't even think it reached the levels of the ECW WCW invasion. It didn't get a chance to be that.
No, not at
No,
all.
It didn't at all.
Well, looking at the talent that was like involved in that should have been so fucking good.
On
Bad
paper, yeah.
booking.
I'm glad he was because I didn't really follow him a whole lot other than because I really wasn't watching TNA during the time he was there, but first time I ever saw him was when I kept hearing about the Hardy matches, like at the compound and stuff, and I know he was in one of them. I don't think he was in Ultimate Deletion, but he was in one of those matches. And
I think he was
just
in
remember,
the first one.
I just remember seeing. I was like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
Yeah.
And
And then him and Andrew Everett get buried, and Matt
Yes.
just says, "Not even the man with 3 H's can bury talent like this."
yes, yeah.
That's where the GIF comes up with the double thumbs up.
So good. So for me at number 6, he's been mentioned, but I have Black Machismo, Jay Lethal at number 6 for me. I mean, it's just I loved everything about his character. God, like the stuff, I mean, he was so fucking good in the ring too. Still is to this day.
Mhm.
But just the on spot, like just the promos, and of course, yeah, we're never gonna forget him doing Flair, and just everything about Jay Lethal. It's like he's so good. I wish we had more Jay Lethal like in our lives right now, man. Like maybe if he's not in AEW, like put him on Ring of Honor, man.
I think he's
don't
been
know.
on Ring of Honor
Has
a
he?
little bit.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Because nobody's really watching Ring of Honor. I'm sorry.
I was like, you want more people to see him, and then you say you put him on Ring of Honor?
I don't
That's
know, something.
counterproductive.
Okay, I guess you're right. Well, I don't know.
That's counterproductive
But
as fuck.
He's not doing any. He's not even on. But they're not putting him on Collision or anything.
No,
So there's
Yeah,
10.
no.
Hey, it's better to be seen by 10 people than no people. Thanks
No,
all of our
right.
10 viewers out there, by the way. Just saying.
We love you.
We love you dearly. But you know what I'm saying? Like at least he's
Especially
doing
you, viewer
stuff.
number 4. You're pulling in a lot of weight.
You are doing some heavy lifting. We appreciate you.
But you know what I mean though. I mean it's better than not being seen by anybody and just like
That's
wasting
very
away.
fair.
Yeah.
You know. But I get it. Yeah.
It's also like Lethal was in that like weird position with AEW where it's like you want to push new talent, but it's like he's like not exactly old talent, but it's like where is he gonna fit on the show kind of deal? You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like it's a little bit like that. Like if it was a couple years later or a couple years sooner, he could be in like a different position. I'd still like him and the Jeff Jarrett tag team to kind of like full focus because Jarrett started that story where it's like this is my last year wrestling, and I don't think we've seen him since his match with Cesaro.
No.
No.
He's just been
No.
doing
He's been
the
doing
pre-shows for
and
pay-per-views.
stuff. So I'm assuming he's probably done, but I don't know.
Listen, if Dustin Rhodes can win the TNT Championship, anything's possible.
Remember when people thought maybe for a minute Jeff Jarrett would win the AEW title?
I
Oh.
I didn't have a fight with this person, but I was just like, no, you put that thought back in your head right now. It was like, no, it's really good. I'm like, no, put it back.
I know Dad had once that really
I was
bad.
gonna say, I think I know who you may be talking about.
No, it's actually not Dad Hat. It was actually another person because they
Oh.
sent me a meme on Instagram. I'm like, nope, put that back in your head.
Nope.
Dad
Like, if
has talked about that multiple times where he wants Jeff Jarrett by the end of the year to win the AEW
The
title.
thing is, it's like the Reign of Terror. Yes, I've lived through it. I'm sure we all lived through it.
That
But
shit
like
was
the
horrible.
Jeff Jarrett Reign of Terror is like a special kind of Reign of Terror.
That
now we
was disgusting.
Because now we have Mount Rushmores of Reign of Terror. We have Triple H, we have Jeff Jarrett, we have John Moxley, and then I believe we have oh gosh, who was the other one? There had to be another one that I didn't like. Sometimes I put Karrion Kross and NXT on that one,
Really?
and just because it was like that was the time where it's like AEW was really on fire, and they put Kross in that position, and it's just like, wow, this is a complete 180 of where NXT was supposed to be.
And then Adam Cole fucking buries him on live TV like, you can't wrestle. You suck. God.
Great hair though, great hair.
Great hair.
like really upset that he shaved his head for that entire time because I'm like, you can grow your hair and you're choosing to be bald. I mean, get out of here.
With that head of hair, you shave your head? Fuck you, sir.
I won't say it to his face. I watched that man break 3 baseball bats with his
Yeah.
leg.
No,
I'm gonna,
kidding, right?
I'm gonna pre-order his autobiography right after this, but I'm like, yeah. I was like, you know what? Shame on you, sir.
Shame on you.
All right, now we're getting into our top 5 X Division wrestlers of all time. Mike, who do you got number 5?
I have Michael Shane.
I knew you were going to have him high. Let's hear it. Let's hear it because I know whenever I have a conversation with Mike, we're talking about the X Division. Literally, I think Michael Shane's name is the first that is always mentioned.
He
Bonus
was
points
my-
if you don't mention him winning the first Ultimate X.
I was that those early Ultimate X matches were so fucking good. That feud between Michael Shane, Kazarian, and Sabin was so entertaining, and it was during a time where like the sports entertainment extreme storyline was getting bad. So it's like that was one of the things keeping me watching the weekly pay-per-views. And it was just like, and then you had like all the other matches he was having. You had that great but short-lived him getting managed by Shane Douglas as like the new franchise. Was really entertaining, and it kind of showed like people that like Shane Douglas can still kind of not only wrestle but was really good on the mic. But yeah, and then for some reason, the steam just kind of stopped with Michael Shane, and he was on the roster. He was on the roster for years after like he wasn't on TV, and it never made sense to me. Though, like he was like, I thought he was going to be one of the faces of the company, and then it was just no more.
Got that one squash match with Big Show on that SmackDown that one time.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
And
The
then
fact that he was cousins with Shawn Michaels and just never got a shot with that company is also
no,
shocking.
he was cousins with Shawn Michaels. Oh, I couldn't tell because they mentioned it every single match when he went on commentary that he was cousins with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was cousins with Shawn Michaels.
The fact that TNA was able to like, and they didn't get a cease or desist order of not mentioning Shawn Michaels' name is
He really thought that
hilarious.
nepotism angle was going to work, and it just did not.
Well, they said Michael Hickenbottom during that Voodoo Kin Mafia feud.
Nice. Richie, who do you got number 5?
I have Christopher Daniels. Again, some might say this is a little bit low, but I really do enjoy Christopher Daniels' X Division work. I feel like his run in 05 was probably the peak of his X Division like career, and then after that, they kind of treated him like fodder, for better or worse. You know, it's like you just put Daniels in there; he's the veteran; he'll take care of everything. And it looked like, you know, it was like the easy trajectory. You dominate the X Division, you go all the way up into different things in the heavyweight division, but they never really were confident in Daniels, and I don't understand why. Because he's supremely talented, one of the founding fathers of Ring of Honor, had that weird mustache for a while.
Yeah.
They called him just Daniels.
Oh yeah. Remember, didn't he have like a feud with Sting?
Yeah,
That
he did.
dude should have been something.
Yeah, Vince said like, "No, bro, we gotta keep you right where you are. We're gonna reunite. Got Triple X. That's what's gonna get you over." And then he's like, "All right, I'm gonna get the group over." And then he was asking, "Hey, Dixie, why? What can I do for some more opportunity?" And she's like, "Oh, we were really hoping you would lead the faction and make it your own." And he's like, "Why is this the first time I've been told this?" like again, the miscommunication in the company, with that.
Crazy.
But again, Daniels is one of those guys in the X Division where it's like, there are people I like to call directors when they have matches, where it's like you could tell it's like, all right, this guy's like you could tell who's controlling the match with their psychology. Like I think like Shawn, Christian Cage, Daniels, and Randy are probably like the top of like their modern era of where it's like you can tell how the match is structured and you can tell how they're you can tell what they're good at and making pieces fit together like as a puzzle. And
Mhm.
Daniels is just one of those guys that really was the glue that held the X Division together for a long amount of time.
Yeah. I know he's going to be mentioned by the rest of us, I'm sure, as we've got him on our list. Who do you got number 5, Husky?
I have Jay Lethal. Just kind of what everybody's kind of already said. Like one of the best to ever do it, really. I think. Like he's out of like all the like TNA like Ring of Honor guys, like he's in my Mount Rushmore just for the crazy in-ring work and the fact that he got so over doing an impression of Randy Savage for as long as he's done it. And like when he came out at All In and did that match as Black Machismo and
Yeah.
made Brandy Liz.
Yes.
So good. So good. Absolutely brilliant.
It's a good one. So for me, at my number 5, I think he's been mentioned already. I had him high on my list because regardless if you love the guy, hate the guy, whatever, he is the guy who came up with option C. I had Austin Aries at number 5 for me.
Yeah.
Like tremendous talent, even though he's a dick. But man, oh man, like he had so many great runs. I mean, for God's sake, when you think about this, they first brought him in as fucking Austin Starr, and to go from that fucking hybrid, like fucking superstar Billy Graham, like whatever they were trying to do character, into like becoming this dominant X Division champion. I still, if you was to ask me to put together, which this could be an idea for another Baker's Dozen, like top 13 TNA moments, I would have that moment in there when he won the TNA title from Bobby Roode.
Trust me, I have a list of Baker's Dozen episodes.
I can't wait for him, brother. But yeah, man, to just Austin Aries, and he's another guy too. Like honestly, my first thoughts when I hear the name, I do go to Ring of Honor because I do think back to that incredible first run he had there, and where he dethroned Samoa Joe, and just him teaming up with like Roderick Strong and Jack Evans and those guys. What was the name of that group?
Generation Next
Generation
was
Next.
phenomenal.
They were great. But then you get him into TNA, and like I say, just over the years, just how he evolved. Former TNA champion as well. So Austin Aries, I'm giving him his flowers, regardless if he deserves them or not. So here we are, top 4. I got a feeling like we're all going to kind of have like the same 4, like because it's like when we're getting down this low on the list, there's just, to me, I think there's a pretty easy path for like a Mount Rushmore of guys in the X Division. But Mike, I'll start with you. Who do you got number 4?
My number 4 is Samoa Joe.
Same. So I had
a guy who, yes, they always had the slogan, it's not about weight limits, about no limits, but he was that first big, like, heavyweight looking dude, but was moving like he was Jushin Thunder Liger in 1993. It made no fucking sense at all.
And he's still moving like that to this day.
Yep.
Legit makes no sense. First time I saw that guy do a tope suicido at his weight, I thought he was murdering people. I was like, oh, okay, big dude want to, just commit crimes on TV. That's fine. The phenomenal matches, the great feuds he had, the Bronco Buster. That was my first time seeing a Bronco Buster, and I was like, oh, again, crimes.
Bronco Buster or the Muscle
Or the
Buster?
Muscle Buster?
Muscle Buster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Bronco
Muscle
Buster was the other thing.
The X-Pac thing. Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't remember Samoa Joe doing a Bronco Buster. But
If
yeah,
he did that, he would kill somebody.
yeah, like I'd be like, Jesus.
The Muscle Buster,
300-pound man.
but the Muscle Buster, he still should have killed someone with that fucking move.
Well, I mean, it ended TJ Wilson's career.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
devastating.
TJ.
Freak accident. Freak accident.
But the fact that didn't happen to more people, salute to Samoa Joe for protecting guys. Because
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that shit's devastating looking.
Because he's a guy too who he's very physical, very strong style.
Yeah,
And really, I don't recall over the year, other than the TJ incident, I can't recall a whole lot of guys ended up getting.
no,
No one's
I've heard
ever
he's one of
really-
the safest workers to work with.
Yeah.
Joe always, from what I've heard, he's always taking care of his opponents.
Yeah, it was just one of those zig when he should have zagged. From what I've read and heard, it was a dark match that was haphazardly thrown together. You know, so Kid didn't get a chance to stretch out beforehand. And Kid even said on his website, like him and Joe cleared the air, you know, and even Joe, I think, said on Van Vliet that's one of his biggest regrets in professional wrestling.
that
Yeah,
happened.
he mentioned that on Chris Van Vliet, and he was just like, "Yeah, if there's one thing I could take back from my career is hurting Tyson Kidd."
But yeah, I think their Joe was just innovative. He had those cool entrances on pay-per-views too, when he would bring out the Islanders and they would do the haka.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The-
that was
just-
cool as hell.
Yeah, just his whole package in the
Oh,
X
yeah.
division, just phenomenal.
Absolutely. I had him at 4-2 as well. My list. I remember hearing stories of the legend of Samoa Joe. I never seen him, but I remember hearing about him in PWI and stuff, and being talked about this dominant run as Ring of Honor champion. And the first time I ever saw him, it was in TNA, and it was cool within TNA is how they kind of really replicated that run that Joe had as far as the undefeated streak in Ring of Honor in TNA, because he was undefeated for at least 2 years or something like that
2 years.
until
Mhm.
Kurt Angle beat him.
Yeah.
Joe was awesome, man. And of course, I know we're going to talk about this, but easily probably the greatest TNA
Unbreakable.
match of all time. Samoa
Unbreakable
Joe,
Style.
Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles. I mean, that match is insane.
The
how
match
good
that got me back into wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people did that for a lot of people, man. And just I remember too, Joe's. So I remember if I stand corrected here, pretty sure Joe's debut match in TNA, he worked Sanjay Dutt,
Yes.
and it
Yep.
was just whoa! You heard about this guy, but seeing him for the first time for me, I was like, holy shit!
So-
Honestly, he is so seeing Joe in TNA is what made me finally commit to be okay, I'm going to do a deep dive of Ring of Honor. And this is how far back in the day this was, guys. I remember going into I think it was PWI in the back of the magazine, and I literally ordered a dozen ROH best of DVDs and shit, so I could be okay, I got to check this stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that match led to his feud with Sabu, because that was the time Sanjay was getting mentored by Sabu, because he was brought in. They had a great match. I forgot what the pay-per-view was, but yeah, Sabu and Samoa Joe was really good.
It was
Remember
lockdown.
Well, yes.
I remember Samoa Joe working early on. I think it was at the first Bound for Glory. He wrestled Jushin Thunder Liger in the opening
Yes.
match.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was Jushin's first American match in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Samoa Joe for me, it's he's on that Mount Rushmore of X Division wrestlers as far as I'm concerned, multi-time champion. Richie, who do you got it for?
I have Chris Sabin.
That is also my number 4.
Ah, look at you guys.
Yeah. I think he's won the X Division championship most amount of times with 10. And just with Chris Sabin, I feel like he was one of those guys. A lot of people said it's he's not gonna go further than just the X Division or being that main X Division guy. I think his run in 07 when I think that was his first major heel turn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where it's he just came out as feud with Senshi when him and the other X Division stars were just promoting Jackass.
Yeah.
And then he
forgot
was
about
turning he was turning heel, and then it's that's what kind of started the formation of the Machine Guns slowly but surely. But Sabin, it was one of those guys who held the X Division together when it's just kind of he was one of the constants. Anytime you have Sabin within TNA, there's a shot, even though if he's in the tag team division or he's in the heavyweight division, which happened briefly, you know, he would be that constant. in there in the X division, and he was the second person to utilize option C and won the world championship that way.
Yep, in
Which
2015.
apparently, according to Bully Ray, if you want to believe Bully Ray, he only won that championship so TNA didn't have to pay for his ACL surgery.
That's wild.
Wait, so
Oh, wait a minute. What?
is Saban winning the world title?
So beforehand, this is like as 2 years earlier, Saban blew out his ACL.
Hmm.
Then he returned. 3 weeks later, he blew out his other ACL.
Oh, Jesus.
And instead of TNA paying for the surgery, allegedly, they say,
You know, TNA doesn't like to pay for surgeries.
yeah,
Chris
so
May,
it's like,
I love you.
so the world championship was like kind of like a make good where it's like, you'll get world championship pay, so we don't need to pay for the surgery. This is all according to Bully Ray. So like, you could believe it, you could not believe it, but that's the reason why Saban won the championship off of Bully Ray.
That is
I mean,
wild.
I can kind of believe that because
TNA
of just the stories that I've heard about, like them trying to cut AJ Styles' pay, cutting Samoa Joe's pay. I could see them trying to skimp out and be like, yeah, we'll put the belt on you, but you got to pay for both your knees to get fixed.
And then,
But then
like,
again, it's also coming out of Bully Ray, who's got a track record of just saying shit to say shit.
and also this is a time where Velvet Sky went from Chris Sabin to Bully Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So
I
it's
forgot
like-
that happened.
Yeah, so like,
Awkward.
and also this was this has nothing to do with the story, but this was that weird time where they made the X Division Championship look like the Intercontinental Championship,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm just like, when I see that, I'm like, no, that's the IC title. And then, like, I have like very bad memories of this time of the X Division, because not only did they do that, then all of a sudden all X Division title matches or matches were triple threat matches.
Yeah, it was.
And
it was
Oh,
a
I
gross
forgot
time.
about that. Yeah.
And
It
it
was
was
a
like,
gross time.
it was just like, because I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent, because anytime like Bruce Pritchard and Eric Bischoff would ask the TNA front office, what is the X Division? And they're like, it's not about weight limits, it's about no limits. And they're like, okay, what does that mean? For me, if I was there, I'd just like, they're guys who do cool stuff, and it's like the car crash similar to the cruiserweight division. But it's like, again, there was nobody who could verbalize that, so they tried to toy with the X Division and try to make it a gimmick,
Gross.
which is what it shouldn't be. But yeah, Chris Sabin is my number 4.
Yeah.
Husky, you got anything you want to add on Hale Saban?
No, everything's been perfectly said. Like, you know, hold the title 10 times. Like, that proves a lot. And
Yeah.
it's definitely a reason why he's in my Mount Rushmore for the X Division.
Yeah.
That's who I
Mike.
think of when I think of the
Think
X
of the X
Division.
Division is
I
Chris
think
Sabin.
of Chris Sabin immediately.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Who do you got number 3 on your list?
Number 3, I have Christopher Daniels.
I think you and I are going to have the exact same top 4. That's
That's
who I
my-
have too.
That's my number 3.
Oh, that's yours as well. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the most underappreciated by the management when it comes to just the company in general, not just the X Division. The fact that he didn't really get like a strong X Division run that a lot of people think about. The fact that he never held the TNA title is kind of upsetting.
Yeah,
also,
that's crazy to me.
So wait a minute. You don't think Daniel's got a strong run with the X Division title?
All right.
Because I got to disagree, because I think like
I think his
because he was-
first one was really good.
the first
Yeah,
one's what
his-
I always think of, because he
Yeah,
was
the
at
first
the
one
time.
was great, but
Yeah.
like the other ones, I'm just like, I can't.
I think he held it for a year the first time.
Yeah,
He
I
was
think
yeah,
a
the
long
first time
reigning
he was a
champion
while.
for a long
he,
time.
he was. It was only 152 days, believe it or not. his
Yeah.
first
Really?
Oh,
Man,
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
felt
like
a
like
year.
that was his longest. That was the longest run at the time, and
Yeah,
it didn't get beat till Austin Aries beat it.
Yeah.
and I think Austin Aries still has the longest one.
he does. I looked it up. Actually, doing research for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first one great, and then it's just like he kept on getting pushed to the side, and it's just like this guy's been with you from day one. what are you doing?
And then that's when it had like bad influence.
Yeah, bad
And-
influence. I thought that feud with Sting was supposed to go to like a big storyline and a big feud, and then people just put a kibosh on it for some reason.
Daniel said he wanted to go like really dark with it, and that
He
Sting was
was.
Sting was kind of taken aback from it.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not saying it was like Sting was like kiboshing it, but it was more like Sting's like, okay, like let's pump the brake, like let's do like some other creative things instead, because
Yeah.
Daniel's wanted to go super dark. with
yeah.
it.
He wanted to do the Sting Christian and then him be Antichrist thing, which I think
like
would've been-
he was like his gimmick was going to follow more of the Old Testament
yeah,
of the Bible. Like both of them are a man of faith, but it's like
yeah.
like,
Old Testament.
Daniels was gonna like go really
Yeah,
hard-
I'm
hard in the paint.
hellfire and brimstone.
Yeah, like
Oh,
his
Yeah.
early, like if you look at like his early when
Prophecy.
he-
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
prophecy and like
I
his
ju-
stuff in APW.
just remember the TNA game. He was like the boss, one of the bosses that you face,
yeah.
and
Right.
you just like there was one where it's like you won a match, and then it's like it lights out, come back up, and he's like on a turnbuckle, he goes, "Behold!" and your character's like, "Oh gosh, this guy again."
that
again.
that game.
He's like, "Where's my Bible decryptor?"
By the way, the fact that Abyss doesn't acknowledge that game is hilarious.
Fun fact: I've never played it.
Oh,
Like,
I
I
did.
wasn't
It's
thinking.
it's not bad. Like it's a fun arcadey kind of game.
Yeah.
Acclaim
Yeah.
made it, right? Wasn't it an Acclaim game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was like-
Yes.
I think it was
But
one
the
of the
fact-
last things that Acclaim
Like
did.
I'll put
Yeah.
it like this. I've played Fight Forever, I've played the Impact game, and I played like WWE games. I'd probably put Impact over enjoyability over Fight Forever. Because with Fight
I
Forever,
haven't
you
played-
can't Fight Forever, you can't really do much after completing the main campaign.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You see, I haven't played Fight Forever.
And then TNA was like a fun game. Like shame that it's like I think it bankrupted the company almost. Something like that.
Mhm.
They were gonna make
I just
TNA too,
love-
but eh.
Did you guys see the Abyss video when he got
Yeah.
to see his WWE?
Oh yeah, it's like
Yeah,
my first
I
time in a
gotcha.
video game. Like, wait a minute.
I stitched that
Sure.
video and they got a lot of views. I'm proud of that.
I'm always proud when videos get a lot of views.
Richie, who do you have at number 3?
I had the self-proclaimed greatest man who ever lived, Austin Aries. You
Mm.
know, again, we know like how he is on the outside, kind of a jerk, kind of being a little bit of a subjective word, but he was very important to the development of the X Division in a time where the X Division wasn't being treated the best.
Yes.
And with him in his reign and when he returned to the company, where he was actually thinking about retirement at one point because he didn't think wrestling was worth it, but then thankfully he had his huge X Division run, created Option C, and really like made the division not only his division, but he utilized that division to springboard his own career, so he was a believable like top guy in there. And it just goes to show the momentum he had, where they're like, he's the X Division champion, he's carrying like a lot of stuff like well right now, let's parlay him into the heavyweight division, and he fit like a glove because of that. And I feel like his moveset was also very unique at the time. Again, not one of these high flying X Division guys, but you had, you know, the brainbuster, pendulum elbow, you know, the spinning forearm, you know, all the last chancery, all these different kind of moves where you're just like, this guy is like really impressive. If like he was a little bit nicer, he would be talked about a little bit more.
Right.
But it was one of those things where the X Division was like the only bright spot at that point, and he was that bright spot, because everything else during that era wasn't really compelling television, at least in my opinion. And I feel like Austin Aries was like very important for the time that he was in TNA, for that year plus where he was X Division champion.
Like
Yeah.
a light in the darkness type of situation.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
exactly.
TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like all the Hogan and Bischoff stuff was just like over the top, and they were like, they didn't like care about the X Division, but Austin Aries made it like where he's like, he's a good talker, great wrestler, and he could carry the championship with the respect that that championship deserves. So I
Absolutely.
think, yeah,
He's got one of my favorite TNA moments where he takes off the manic mask, the suicide
Mhm.
mask.
When he
I-
called, when he
I
called
hated
an
that.
option C.
I hated that moment because, like, for starters, like, first Suicide wins the TNA X Division championship. Oh yeah, great, that's cool. And then you see Hulk Hogan with T.J. Perkins randomly, and Hogan's like, dude, that's not Suicide, brother. This is Suicide. I'm like, all right, we're just destroying this whole man's gimmick. Cool. It's like we don't. You're not Suicide, dude. You have to.
Why you gotta bury TJ Perkins? Like,
Yeah, I'm like, what did he do? He was just trying to live, And then it's like Austin Aries.
He,
was
by the
like,
way, is one of the nicest men ever.
TJ Perkins?
Yeah,
TB.
Yeah.
I got to meet him a few months ago. He is a really quiet guy, but really nice guy.
I have a lot to say about his tattoos, but that's neither here nor there. But oh yeah, Austin Aries, I feel like really it is like one of the, not just like I wouldn't say underrated, but I feel like underrated in terms of being like talked about one of the greats of the X Division.
Nice. All right, Mike. Who do you got at number 2? I think I know, but because I think we have the same number 2 as well.
Chris Sabin.
Chris Sabin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hail
Oh.
Sabin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, kind of like in the Austin Aries aspect where he was like the light in the dark of a weird time in the late 2010s with TNA in the X Division. I think he kind of like molded himself into the character he would want to be, and then just phenomenal matches. Even again, going back to the early days, I hype on that three-way feud in 03 and 04, but just the things they were doing, those three, just fucking good.
Oh yeah. And
Mm-hmm.
the fact of the matter is that he is a 10-time X Division champion.
It
Like,
is actually wild.
You could say he's probably, I don't think this is a stretch. He's the equivalent of like who has the most IC title runs? Is it Jericho?
Jericho.
He's like the Chris Jericho of the X Division almost.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just like with his just the dominant run. Like, and also I personally just thank you so much, Chris Sabin, for ending the bullshit of Bully Ray and the fucking shit with aces and eights. Like,
Oh,
And
yeah.
then Bully run it back like 4 weeks later.
oh god damn, he won the belt, didn't he? Oh fuck,
Yeah.
see Richie, you ruined it for me. I fucking forgot about
I was about to
that.
say he
Damn
won it a second time. Like,
it,
yeah,
son of a
man.
bitch, he did win it back, didn't he?
You
I
didn't
had-
think
I
Bully
had
was just gonna
literally-
lose forever,
I
did
had
you?
literally
no.
put that in the back of my. You've ruined it for me, Richie. Thank you.
That's when he came out with the aces and eights as a lawyer. I'm like, this biker game has a lawyer. That's cool.
Well, of
Yeah.
course, that makes sense.
Wild.
And Chris Sabin was kind of like a pseudo member of the Main Event Mafia.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
Yeah.
a weird era in the main event mafia.
Do you ever wonder about that? Like with Bischoff and Hogan, like did they not see the episodes of Sons of Anarchy where they had like the transgender like lady in there,
Mhm.
like, and they didn't have a trans person on in that storyline too? Was that too much?
I
for you,
legit
think?
never seen the show, so I
Sons of
have no
Anarchy's
idea.
great.
I love the Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
It's a good show. It's a good show. God, I can't think of that guy's name. He's in
Walton
everything
Goggins.
now. Huh?
It's Walton Goggins.
Yes, I fucking love him. He's so
Oh, yeah.
good. Like seriously, check out fucking the Righteous Gemstones. Oh,
Go
my God.
outside, nerd.
Maybe Billy, maybe Baba Bunkers. Anyways, sorry.
What the fuck is happening?
It's a great show, dude. You gotta check it out. It's
Hilarious,
fucking
dude.
hilarious. Yeah, dude. It's Chris Sabin all day. Like Chris Sabin, outside of like, well, I think we all know who number 1 is. But anyways, who do you got at number 2, Richie?
I have Samoa Joe.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah, just again, he took the X Division and I feel like he's one of the guys who made it so it's like it's not strictly a 1-to-1 comparison of the cruiserweight division in WCW. It's legitimately where it's like he will wrestle like that style to his benefit. Very similar to what I was saying about Josh Alexander. Samoa Joe pretty much made the X Division his playground where it's just like, all right, you don't want me in the heavyweight division. All right, I'll prove myself in the X division, and then just kind of like get over that way. And he did in like a big way.
Mhm.
And classic TNA fashion, they kind of like waited too long to pull the trigger on Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
But yeah, for his X division run, like his initial one, it was pretty much flawless. Other than him, like you could debate like turning him heel wasn't the right move because I feel like he was more popular than Daniels at that time when that heel turn happened. But it's like he had one of my favorite ones because it's like he carried around like the towel, but it was like Daniel's blood was on the towel too.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
That's so sick.
Just like that goes hard, and it's just like, he used to have like that brown or blonde streak in his hair.
Mhm.
Like
That
it was
blonde
just,
streak went crazy.
yeah, and he was just like legitimately like, this is a guy you do not want to mess with. They created a monster and then they destroyed that monster like almost as quickly as they created him.
Like Samoa Joe, like even now, like Samoa Joe's just got this like swag to him.
He
Like-
is just like the epitome of like cool in my
He's the
opinion.
coolest fucking guy ever. Like,
Yeah, like I feel like when people talk about great mic workers, like I feel like he's like top like 5, like any
he's
era
up
that he's in. Where it's like I always get recommended like Samoa Joe shoots on the SmackDown stars in the Elimination Chamber, and they're like, all right, we're running out of time. Just talk about these guys for a minute straight, and it'll do it. The Nope spot, love the Nope spot.
Yes.
the best spot in wrestling.
Yeah, and I was very fortunate to see him win the AEW championship at World's
beautiful.
End.
Or
That
World's
was, like,
End. Oh, yeah.
yeah, so I was just like, it was like one of those like feel good moments where it's just like, he's not at like the peak of where he is, but it's like it was so nice to see him like get this,
Yeah.
because you weren't sure if he was ever going to get a championship of that level ever again, just because you weren't sure if he would like stick around for that much longer. I feel like his time is rapidly coming up, and I feel like it's gonna like be one of those retirements where it's like we're not gonna like know it's his last match. So it's like
Yeah.
I'm just like really appreciating the time like we have with Samoa Joe.
Mhm.
And he's honestly like one of the best. He's like he's one of the reasons why people keep saying like in those TNA promos where it's like talents like Samoa Joe, like talents like probably our collective number one person. So it's like Samoa Joe number 2, one of the greats.
Mhm.
And he's got one of the greatest moments with shooting on Kevin Nash and Scott.
Oh, yeah. I
Shooting
Shooting
forgot
on
Yeah.
about
Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, then Kevin Nash bitch slapping him in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the thing is like he was there and it's like they
But he
told
was
him
not
like,
wrong in that promo.
but the thing is it's like they
Yeah.
were told him like make it sound like a shoot. And he's like, okay. But no one told Kevin that.
Yeah.
So
So again, management's fault, but he was not wrong in what he said.
Yeah, exactly.
there's also that meme when he said Motor City Machine Gun's name wrong.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been an impressive list, but we've come to our number 1. And I think it was as soon as this was being put together, I think we all know who was going to be number 1 on our list. I
Mhm.
mean, because this man
Psychosis.
is the fake. What? Psychosis? No, I'm talking about Shark
Big-
Boy.
Big sexy Kevin Nash.
Big sexy.
I almost put Shark Boy on my list. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Honestly, the
Yeah.
Shark
I
Boy,
love Shark Boy.
the Steve Austin Shark Boy run
Oh,
is
God, yeah.
so goated.
Oh,
and
You
that's
see,
the
it's
fishing
su-
line.
He is a
Super
super
based.
nice guy.
Super
Met him
the way,
several times. Oh, he's super
when
nice.
I think of Shark Boy, yeah, the Austener, I think of him in New Jack.
I think of
When him and New Jack were a fucking
Oh, yeah.
drinking team for
I
like
think
3
of-
weeks.
I
Or
think of
his
him.
tag team with D-Ray. Him and D-Ray 3000 was really good.
I think of him suing Miramax and then getting a payout because of it, and that
Oh.
has forever earned my respect because he
Shark
got that
Boy,
money.
Lava Girl, I forgot.
Yeah.
about that shit.
I'm just
I
like,
know.
and I'm just like,
Forever.
I'm like, you know what? Get paid.
Yeah,
Hell
dude.
yeah.
Secure that bag, baby.
Yeah,
And
they did like this was like later TNA, so no one remembers that they did like old rundown Shark Boy where he's like super like fat.
Rogan? Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
all
and then
dangerous?
then it's like
Oh,
he's
I
eating
remember
donuts,
that.
and it's like Scott Demore, not Scott Demore, Simon Diamond's like, come on, Shark Boy, and he's like, ah, I'm gonna be. You think I can be the old Sharky just one more time? Shell yeah. And then he comes back, and then he gets like whipped.
Dude,
And we're talking about a guy who wrestled in WCW.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
in
Shark Boy
Velocity
wasn't
that
in
one time.
WCW.
He had multiple WCW tryouts on like Saturday night.
Him and
like,
Super Dragon,
2000.
right?
What?
Didn't Super Dragon have one too?
Yeah, Super Dragon, Shark Boy, and Nick Dinsmore all worked WCW in 2000 and 2001.
I think Rob Conway had like a
Yeah.
Con man.
yeah.
Yep.
Dude,
Former
can you
NWA
imagine-
champ, baby.
Yeah. that's
Can
fact.
you
Rob
imagine if
Conway's got one
WCW
of my
stayed-
favorite theme songs.
The Randy
Just
Newman
look at
one?
me.
Hate the Randy
Yes.
Newman one.
Yes.
Uh,
Fuck people love that song.
Give me a shell, yeah.
But I can tell you with Shark Boy, legit, he's usually always at Squared Circle, and like when we're setting up and stuff, he always comes around and is like, literally just like, "Hey, brother, how you doing?" And I get like in full fucking character the whole time too. By the way,
Yeah.
I even got the fucking vest on, man.
I was
do a
about to say,
Baker-
he's from the
Baker's
Midwest.
dozen of best Shark Boy moments.
Oh, I think
we-
that needs to happen.
I was like, isn't he from the Midwest? Like he's a
think
Yeah, I think
so.
he's from Ohio. I think
Yeah.
because didn't he? I think he's one of Les Thatcher's boys, isn't he? Didn't that who
Yeah.
he trained with?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. But all right, guys. Number one, in all seriousness, it's been talked about how this Sunday night is going to be so phenomenal. You don't have this man. You don't have. I don't think you're talking about the exhibition today. It's AJ Styles. It's AJ Styles. I mean, AJ Styles is the
Mhm.
face of this division and will always be the face of this division. And it is a testament to how fucking good he was and is, because AJ has done so much in the world of pro wrestling. He's a former IWGP champion. He's a former WWE champion. Yet when you say the name AJ Styles, what do you guys think of?
Mr. TNA.
Mr.
TNA.
TNA. Yeah. I mean, he truly lives up to the moniker of phenomenal. Mike, like, dude, like, tell us your thoughts on AJ Styles and why he's
AJ
number one.
Styles. We talked with a few guys about seeing moves for the first time, but him doing the spiral tap
Oh yeah.
Mm,
and the Foxberry flop,
Oh yeah.
Dude.
I was like, oh, a young boy is okay. He has no care about his own body. He doesn't give a fuck about anyone else. He's so athletically good. Just God, you can do a list of just AJ Styles matches and can go on for hours about the fucking match of the year candidates. I think
Yeah.
each year from 2002 to probably since he left TNA, you could have match of the year candidates and it'd just be AJ Styles matches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
dude.
easy.
And big like moments too. Like
Yeah.
I've talked about it on a couple of different shows. Like when the whole aces and eights thing, when he comes out his evil ways, gets like halfway down the ramp and it stops, get ready to fly. And then he comes back as the phenomenal one. Like insane. That crowd was batshit for that.
Oh,
and
that's
that
right.
and that wasn't even supposed to happen either.
No,
Because
really?
because Kurt got busted with a DUI a week or two before.
yeah, and they
Oh.
put
yeah.
AJ in
And
that spot.
Yeah,
Oh.
so they did that reveal a lot sooner than they were anticipating. Like that was always going to be the plan. He was always going to be a babyface and revert back to the phenomenal one. But like it was like the faster. But the thing is, like, and this doesn't usually work out well for TNA. It actually worked out better than the initial plan, I would think,
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
because
And
that yeah. Oh, sorry.
No problem. Even go back to those early days, like his relationship with Russo on screen as that cocky bastard.
Yeah.
And
And I
that
mean-
feud that feud with Jerry Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
I
Jerry Lynn.
watched those matches regularly as him being that cocky, brash, like "fuck you, old man."
Yeah.
And
That-
he's the
that feud is
Fucking
brutal.
Vince is saying "bro" every 5 seconds.
Also
I mean-
having Mortimer Plumtree as his manager.
Nobody remembers Mortimer Plumtree, and I'm happy he got mentioned. I love that.
There was also AJ like trying to break into Sports Entertainment Extreme's locker room with a chainsaw.
Multiple times. Yeah.
I'm just like, there's not enough chainsaws in wrestling.
Again, like I mentioned earlier, AJ Styles is one of the best doofus heels of all time.
I loved his Christian Coalition run and
Yes.
his Angle
Social
Alliance
Angle-
run.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Kurt Angle.
There he's wearing the crown and shit.
The
Yeah,
Prince of
like
Phenomenal. yeah.
Prince of yeah.
The best was like, remember, like he's like running and he's like, guess who's riding with a Christian? And then he goes and it's a Christian's like, you have a car? He's like, I got a truck. All right, let's take the truck then. Why are we discussing? They're running from Abyss
Truck.
and they're driving. And they're about to start the car. AJ's like, what do you want to listen to? And Christian's like, anything but country. And then they're just buckling up, and then Abyss just shows up in the background, and they just like run out of the truck.
So good. So
Yeah.
good.
But
When he
yeah,
was in Fortune and they made him wear the flare robe all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
Ric Flair,
Flair's
AJ Styles.
crazy.
Granted, it's based, but it's probably my least favorite AJ Styles iteration.
Yeah.
Oh no, Fortune was a weird time.
Fortune was terrible.
Fortune 4. And then they
Oh.
had more than 4 members, which really irritated
Fortune
me.
4.
Very
Four.
It's
confusing.
spelled
28
fo-
people.
And then they like combine with like fucking
Immortal.
Immortal, yeah.
Mortal, and it's
then
like,
they
what
And
are
then
we-
they
on
turned on
Immortal.
him. That turn though was great. I will say that turn when they flip the Immortal sign and then they make it the Fortune sign and they just start attacking Immortal.
Didn't make sense though, but nothing really. I don't think that was that episode of Impact. But when they united with Immortal, that was the episode of Impact where they didn't have a single wrestling match for the first hour of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Who wants to watch wrestling on a wrestling show? Not I.
No.
Fuck you, Hogan.
I want to see this Jeff Hardy heel turn play out. Even though I did like the Jeff Hardy heel turn, I'm one of the
The-
very few.
I didn't mind the heel turn. The bell was awesome. I loved the bell.
I love
Oh,
the
great.
the inner monologue. You would hear Jeff Hardy as he's walking down the hallway. I was just like, why am I hearing his thoughts?
Me personally, I gotta be honest, I hated that fucking belt. I thought it was one of the ugliest damn belts I've ever seen.
The best
It's
was
so
in
silly.
canon. It was Hogan that gave it to Jeff. So it was, if you want to believe the canon, Hogan made that title specifically for Jeff. It's like you could just see him like drawing and this looks good, brother, and then just gives it to Jeff.
Jimmy, check it out. What do you think, brother?
Oh yeah, Daddy. See,
That's
brother, I actually was the one who originally designed the WWF Championship back in 1984, brother. After I slammed Andre the Giant, then
You
2
see-
days later he died, dude.
See, brothers, I invented AJ Styles, brother.
Invented AJ
I
Styles.
actually, brother, I invented the X Division, dude. I was
Who do you
like,
think
"We
told
need-"
him to do the Fosbury flop, dude?
I love that this now becoming a shit on Hulk Hogan situation. Makes me
Hogan
so
is very
happy.
welcome. You gotta remember that.
Oh dear God. But I mean, guys, we've said it. Like AJ Styles, he is the face. He will always be the face of the X Division. Like that was his baby. And I think AJ too was the first TNA wrestler to win all of the major titles. Right? He was first
Yes.
NWA
Triple
champion.
Crown, Grand
First-
Slam,
Yep.
everything.
For God's sakes, AJ Styles is the only guy I know who I've ever seen a scaffold match, and it was actually kind of entertaining.
Elevation X.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
love that
that's him
promotional video for it because he was acting like he was like the founding father of the X Division. And he's like, this is my new creation, Elevation X. And originally Rhino was supposed to lose that match.
Yeah.
But then like AJ's like, no, like he's not gonna fall properly. Let me do it. Because they want I'm just like, oh wow, they really just want it. For whatever reason, it's like TNA loved to dislike Rhino.
I don't know why.
I don't understand why.
What did he do to you?
Yeah, because it's like he won the NWA championship. Next episode of Impact up, he drops it.
Just
Terror.
the Rhino, dude. Like,
Reign of Terror, baby.
Reign of Terror.
Well, gentlemen, as we are coming to an end here on Learning the Ropes tonight, tomorrow you can check out see Mike and I's predictions on Slammiversary this Sunday. But guys, I got to ask you, you got any predictions going into Slammiversary?
I have a new TNA World Champion
Mm,
in Mike Santana.
I hope you're right.
I really, really need to see him with the world title. I think Moose is dropping the X Division title. I think it's Leon's time. Masha and JC is gonna be sick. It's gonna be Masha 2 belts, I think.
Oh, it has to be.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has to be.
They will fuck it up if they do it the other way. Sorry.
I was thinking that, but then they had Masha win on Tuesday, and it
Honestly,
No,
I wouldn't
sure.
be surprised if we get like a screwy finish.
So I was thinking that too. It could be like a
Mm.
double DQ, a dusty finish,
Yeah.
or some shit.
But they make it up by having somebody either return or just like a TNA legend showing up.
yeah,
Tracy Brooks.
No.
I don't think the crowd would really pop. No offense to Tracy Brooks, but
I
don't
mean, I'll try my best, but I don't think I could get everybody behind that.
come on, guys, this means something. Because
Guys, Mike said it was gonna be awesome,
Or
so we gotta do it for
ODB.
him. Let's see, like
Have ODB show up. That'd be fucking great.
That'd be fun.
I
And her-
love that.
okay, only if her food truck is in the parking lot and I can get some of her stuff.
Oh,
She's
that'd be
slinging
She's
food out there.
definitely
Like,
doing
oh shit, I gotta
it.
run in.
but it's like
Did you know how great that would be if the camera's panned outside and she just runs in from her food truck?
Yeah. Hey, they need you. Oh shit! Takes off the rope. Bam! Runs in there.
Yeah.
Chugs a fucking flask.
And then have
I would be
her
down
have a
for that.
reunion with Eric Young.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, I forgot Eric Young's still in TNA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's all.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's perfect.
there you go.
Does Eric Young have a match on Slammiversary?
I don't think he
so
does.
no.
No.
Oh,
I'm not sure if
son
they
of a
added
bitch.
anything.
Unless they add
on this
anything to
show.
the
They
pre-show
have
or
it,
something.
or they might tonight. Oh yeah, we got TNA going right now.
And we also got GCW
Counter
shows going, too.
programming, brother.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be watching that GCW show when we are done here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same,
too.
brother. Well, as we're wrapping up here, as we always do on Learning the Ropes, we gotta get a plug-a-palooza in. Richie, my good friend, tell us where we can find you.
At Retold Richie Mars on IG, YouTube, and TikTok. New content every day on TikTok. Please go watch those. Let's see. Also on here, you can find me and Dad Hat Wrestling, Bound for Impact, where we go through TNA past and we go through all of different TNA stuff. We went through Team Canada, Monty Brown, Samoa Joe versus Kurt Angle. Just a couple of the episodes. And even on my own podcast, Wrestling Retold and Relive with Richie Mars, I did a Main Event Mafia episode with Husky Rhodes himself. And we went over all things of the iteration of the Main Event Mafia, which was the first iteration, only a year. Surprised me.
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
to
because
think
it's like
about.
they're so influential. But yeah, pretty much you can find me there at Retold Richie Mars.
Excellent. Husky, where can we find you, bro?
You can find me on TikTok at Husky Roads 912. You can find me on Instagram at the Husky Roads. You can catch me on World Championship Wreckage doing the Pit Chronicles, where I talk about all things heavy music. I'm branching into some little bit of wrestling crossover with my next video. It's not going to come out for a while, but I'll tease it. It involves Brody King.
Ooh.
You can also, whenever we get time to do it, we'll do Queen's Court again with Mike and Bree. You can catch me on this channel doing Husky's Hot Takes on PW60. Also make music under the name Dormir. I have a band called Widow River. We're about to play our first show August 15th. And I am going to be heading to Indianapolis as of Saturday morning.
Yes.
So hopefully we will be crossing paths with XLJ and B-roll and maybe get some sort of content out of that.
Yes, we're gonna do something. We're
We
gonna
got to do something.
we're gonna make a baby or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Lots of them. Lots of them. So many.
Baker's dozen of babies.
Yeah. There we go.
Well played. Well played, sir.
Mike, tell us where we can find you, brother.
MJ Duplessis on all social media. You can catch me here on Cole TV, learning the ropes, of course. I didn't know if you want to do that tonight.
Yes. No, actually, I'm glad you mentioned it. Yeah. You want to just
Okay.
get right into it, or
Well, after I plug the rest of my stuff.
yes,
You
get the
can
rest of your
catch
stuff in,
me
brother.
Monday nights, me, the Ring Queen Michaela, and Doug the Pro Wrestling Wizard, Netflix and Raw on World Championship Records. You can also catch me in my new show, Inner Circle with Wheels, where I just interview my closest friends, mostly in the music business and battle rap world, just talking about their lives. Yeah, again, like Husky said, we will one day get back to doing cool stuff for Queen's Court. Oh, and you can also catch me with Dad Hat talking about Survivor. Survivor Reignited. I've become a Survivor fan, and I don't know how I feel about it. We're going to be starting on season 4 here soon. It's a really good show that I didn't think I would like, but I do.
Oh, it gets a lot better.
And you got like 500 more seasons to watch, I think.
Yeah.
So
It's 37. I think they're going on 38 now, 38,
So
39. something like
crazy.
that.
No, now it's well past that. We're almost at 50
Okay, maybe
Holy
it is
crap.
48. That's what I meant. 48.
because they just recorded 50.
Yeah.
wow, I cannot believe there's that many seasons.
That's
of that show.
crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fun. And yeah, but then we can just talk about that episode.
Yeah. So we got some pretty cool stuff coming to learning the ropes. So first and foremost, I was thinking about this the other day, and it's crazy. I think learning the ropes is the longest running show that survived from the PWC, I think. I don't think anybody else is.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else is still. It's still going.
No.
It's the
Yeah,
only one.
it is.
So we're still going strong, and it is about to change up a little bit because I'll be honest, life be lifing for old XLJ, like the rest of you. And it's just like lately, I've just been getting my ass kicked in real life, just busy with stuff. So still gonna be around for learning the ropes, but I'm only gonna be coming in as a substitute teacher, going in every now and then. But learning the ropes is gonna go on because we're giving the reins to Mike. That's right. Mike is going to be your new host here for Learning the Ropes. And of course, you'll see B-Roll and I popping in every now and then and stuff. And he's got a lot of cool stuff lined up. I'm excited to see a lot of your baker's dozens that you've got lined up.
Oh, we already got a list.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
going to be calling on people very quickly.
Yes. But that just seriously, brother, thank you so much for keeping this show going. Because honestly, I was to the point where I was like, shit, we're probably just going to have to stop doing it or something. But I'm so glad it's going to live on. And I couldn't think of a better person to take over the reins than you, my friend. So,
Of course, anything for you guys.
really excited what you got lined up. Now, we got one more episode lined up that I will be on here in a couple weeks, and honestly, it's an episode we've been trying to do for like the past month or so.
Last month we tried to do it, and it
Yeah.
kept on fucking up.
So with just life be lifing, as I say. So, but our next episode is going to be a cool one because we're going to talk about the LGBTQT community and the history here in pro wrestling. So it's going to be a fun episode. We're going to have some great guests
Very
on for
nice.
that one. So stay tuned for that here in a couple of weeks, God willing. Because once again, life be lifing, folks. So, but really excited what Mike's got on coming up, man. It's gonna be some awesome stuff. And like I say, you'll still see me. You'll still see me on here. You'll still see it B-roll every now and then too. So, but also on Cole TV, you can catch a replay of PW60 from this past week, as well as tomorrow night. Tune in. We got our Slammiversary prediction show. And I mentioned it before at the beginning of the show. Next week, we got a very special week here on Cole TV. It is going to be our Fantastic Four week because the new Fantastic Four movie will be coming out next week. So we got a very special episode of Colecast lined up for you, as well as it's been a while. The next episode of Friday Night Movie Night will be coming to you, and we're going to be checking out Fantastic Four. So it's going to be a good episode. And of course, don't forget, you've heard a lot about it. Check out our brothers over on Wreckage, our brothers and sisters over there on the Wreckage YouTube channel. They got so much freaking going on, man. It's crazy. so happy and like proud of that channel, man. It's like it's kicking ass and taking names with all the shows that's going on with Husky, with Mike, with Richie, Dad Hat, like so much different content. It's beyond pro wrestling. There's something for everybody over there. So you got to check that out. And also, we mentioned it as well. Cole TV's so proud to be a sponsor of the third non-semi-annual Schmitty coming to you on Saturday, August 23rd from Spencer, Indiana.
So,
Oh, we got breaking
we
news.
just got possible breaking news.
Oh shit! Okay, let's hear it, bro. What's the breaking news?
So the real one, Enzo Amore, the fourth rope champion, diamond champion, said he is coming to Slammiversary, and he teased that he's not coming alone, and he's bringing the actual fourth rope champion, A1 Zilla Fatu.
Huh.
Ooh.
I wasn't really excited until you said Silifatu. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, I've been impressed with what Enzo's been doing here lately, but it's like
I love Fourth Rope as a company because, you know, Smoke Diz and West Side Gun, great. And Smoke follows me on Twitter for some god reason, and I love that.
I got a story. I'll tell you when we get off the air here, Mike. So I think
Oh,
you'll but okay, that's interesting. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting weekend here in pro wrestling. I mean, last weekend was killer. I mean, shit, that's gonna be something we're talking about for years. But man, we got Slammiversary Sunday. Can't forget too. GCW's got a huge show Saturday night. They're at the ballpark. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Will you
Shout out to my brother Nims, who was hosting that, by the way. Grill and Nims, Battle Rap legend
Yeah. Oh,
from
yeah.
Staten Island. Salute to him. That's big dog.
And of course, don't forget you can get some of our merch over on ProWrestlingTees.com. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Learning the Ropes. Thank you so much, Husky and Richie, for joining us. Appreciate you
Absolutely.
guys.
Thank you.
Yep, it's a good time. I think we're going to have to run it back at some point. I'm sure Mike's going to have some great TNA topics on Learning the Ropes coming here in the next couple months or something. I know the first show you're going to do is probably going to be like something on CCW, right?
Son of a bitch.
I knew it. I knew it. He's salivating at doing that. So, well, it's going to be, like I say, so excited for the future of Learning the Ropes. And y'all are going to have to tune in every Thursday night here on Cole TV. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. As always, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow for our Slammiversary prediction show. Everybody have a great night. Bye.